couldn't be with anyone. I couldn't be with anyone. You're you and me. You're you and me. You could be around for
You could be with anyone. I could be with anyone. You're you and me. You're you and me.
Hey, what's going on, people? We're here on a special Monday night live stream talking about parents, children taking advantage of parents, running up an $800 salon bill. Mom don't even know about it. Just put it on mom's tab. She cool with it. What? We're going to get into it. Jody Periscala in the house. Before we get everything kicked off, I want to give everybody an opportunity to kind of load into the room. So, per usual, play a little tune, a little ditty that was put together by one of our members, Just Scrapping. Super dope. Super dope. Amazing. Then we're going to get into it. Rosemont Harris in the house. How you doing? How you doing? If I can get my thing to work. What the hell? You ever had one of them nights? I'm having one of them weekends, I think. Hold on one second. Here we go. So I'm play a little ditty while the room loads up. Then we're gonna get right into it. All right, here we go.
Could be watching chefs burn pots in the kitchen, or influencers fake fights for attention. Drama queens with crowns, but no conviction. But now you're here, my addiction. Could've clicked that prank, that mukbang feast, or streams of gamers slaying beats. But you're here with me, not scrolling free, not lost in streams or reality. You're here with me where you wanna be, out the algorithm, just you and me. Could be watching cats knock glasses down, or a dude trying to stunt stressed as a clown. DIY hacks turn smiles to frowns, but you're vibing here, no fakes around sound. This ain't unboxing or ASMR. No clickbait titles, no rented cars. Realest channel in your repertoire. Stay tuned, superstar. But you're here with me, not scrolling free, not lost in streams or reality. You're here with me where you wanna be, out the algorithm, just you and me.
Sorry about that. Said Darlene in the house, Wendy in the house. Apparently I had no sound, so my calls went unheard, y'all. They were like, who he talking to? Must be himself. And I was. That's why I be asking y'all to help a brother out, because sometimes I just be going crazy. Yeah, I had a day, and it's my hope that, like, I'm excited to be here amongst everybody, talking talking that stuff. And I hope it just occurred to me, this is my quiet place, this is my relaxed place, and I hope you guys have the same experience with me. You know what I mean? Like, it might get kind of tight out there in the street, but you're like, you know what? They got some My Take on Reality content or live stream or whatever. Let me just take some time, step away from the foolishness, and jump into some of this other craziness that I don't have to sit here and worry about. And that's where I'm at. You know, I'm like that. Was the old Timex commercial? I take a lick and keep on ticking. You know what I mean? Like, can't hold me back, can't hold me down. I don't know what you're thinking about. Because the way I approach it, you know, tell life and people who are trying to get on my nerves, do your worst, sir, for I will do mine. I'm gonna hit you often. Whatever you plan to do to me, I'm gonna do the same back to you, just more of it and often. Right? So yeah, we're We're on the countdown. But I'm telling you, I was watching, scouring in the webs for content, and I came across this video, y'all. These young ladies, when I tell you, I don't know what's happening in the world today. This could not have been my house. Not even a little bit, especially growing up. Oh, baby, I'm a Gen Xer. You can tell by the white peach fuzz growing off my face and a little bit of white coming into my dome, right? I'm a Gen X kid. And what these young ladies did to their mama, there will be some slow singing and flower bringing at that salon shop. I tell you what, if you want your last known address to be that salon shop, you go ahead and steal some money from your mom to go get your hair did. Ain't a haircut in the world worth the ass whipping that they would have put on me if I had did some foolishness like this. I'm telling you, I was flabbergasted watching this. I was shocked. I felt like when you go to like horror movies and you watch a horror movie and you see the like Jason or Michael Myers or somebody jump out and be like, oh no, what are you gonna do? Oh, I'm gonna close my eyes. I can't bear to see the terrible thing that's about to happen. That's how I felt watching this video. Because the woman in this video, Patience of Job. Because I'm telling you right now, if this was my mama, oh, this video will be exhibit A at the murder trial. Okay. They would have you would have had vets showing up to that to that salon, losing their lunch. What that woman did to that boy, oh God, I'll never forget. I'm telling you, it was crazy. They were these young ladies, just so we can get a little preamble on the video, and then I'm gonna open it up. You guys can call in, comment, because I love to hear from you. But these young ladies went to the beauty salon. I can't even say it. Like, like it's so scary. I can't even talk about it. I can't even say it out loud. They went to the beauty salon. When I say they went to the beauty salon, y'all, I'm so scared to even just say this. It stirs my soul. They went to the beauty salon, ran up an $800 hair bill. They're getting their hair done. And I know getting hair done, can be very expensive. They ran $800 up. And then try to put it on their mama's tab because apparently the mom goes to the same hairdresser. And it was like, just charge it to my mom. She'd take care of it. Problem is, Mom Dukes wasn't aware of the charge. Did y'all hear me correctly? I don't think people heard me. Mom Dukes ain't know nothing about this money that they was trying to put on her credit card. You gonna take $800 of your mom? When I say, if I went in and I stole $5 from my mother, I would be horrified if she found out. I stole $5 from my mother. Ain't no way in the world I'm going to go down there and take a band and expect to live to see Tuesday. I mean, but when she found out about that, the police would just be like, well, I don't know what happened, but apparently he was just tired of living. He was tired of living because he took $1,000 from this working woman, because this woman clearly she worked and earned her money to take care of herself. The two young ladies who did it, I didn't catch this at first, but there's a two-parter, and I got both parts. It turns out these young ladies are 18 and 21 with their own kids. 18, 21 with their own kids. And they went down there and stole $1,000 off their mama. And y'all got to hear what they said back to the mom. Like, it wasn't, Mom, we sorry. We thought you were fake. Mom, we messed up. You got to help us. They came at the mom neck. What you doing? What you talking about? You ain't gonna pay. You gonna have to pay something. But they talking about taking us to jail. What you gonna do? What I'm gonna do is get my ass in my car and get the hell out of here before the police show up. Because when the clank clank kitty cats come down, they like throwing everybody up in the back of that car. No, thank you. I don't need a ride. I got my car right here. I don't know what you gonna do. I don't know what you gonna do. But I'm telling you, man, when I was a kid, story time. When I was a kid, my mama and I hit my teen years, you know, you be young, smelling yourself. My mom was very clear. My dad was very clear. You go out in the street, use your best sense. But if you out there doing some dumb shit and the police get you, don't even waste your phone call calling here. Because I'm not coming to get you. They straight up told me, if you call the house, you get messed up and hooked up with the police, you call the house, you just letting us know where you at. Thank you for letting us know where you at. That way I can go downstairs, put the hammer on the door. That's what they used to call the slide latch that you put on the door. That's what they used to call it the hammer. We going down, put the hammer on the door because apparently you got other plans for the evening. Right? They'll treat that shit like the Motel 6. We'll leave a light on for you. They'll leave a light on for you. But that hammer is on the door. You ain't keying into that night. No, sir. No, sir. My parents did not play that shit. Well, we ain't coming down, pick you up every weekend. No. No, police don't come to our house. Like growing up, police, I can't recall a time when the police ever came to my house. Hell, even today, police don't come knocking on my door. And I'm cool with the chief of police. I know the chief of police personally. And he don't come knocking on my door. There ain't no way in the world I'm having a dude show up with the berries ripping on my fucking front lawn because my kids is messing up. No. You might as well go ahead and take them. You know what I mean? And that's the thing too. Y'all don't know, man. Gen Xers, we will tell y'all, maybe Gen Xers, and it might even go down like millennials, maybe. But we grew up different. We had parents that wouldn't protect you from the police and from wrongdoing. They would tell you straight up, like, look, officer, he messing up. Go ahead and take him. Officer, don't go ahead and take. Okay, officer, I'm telling you now, you go ahead and take his ass to jail, or if you leave him with me, you're going to be back in about 10 minutes and I'll be riding in the back of that thing. I'm telling you, because he is not going to survive being in the house. To me, the worst thing that could possibly happen to me is to get locked up or caught by the police doing some dumb shit, and then they call my parents. Oh, no, your parents are here to pick you up, James. Oh, no, I ain't going with them. No. I'm going to stand here with Big Butter and Bootylicious. I'd rather fight these two dudes all night than go home and get whatever they got planned for me. No, thank you. I don't want no parts of that. And I'm going to tell you straight up, if you go into a beauty salon and you run up an $800 phone bill or an $800 hair bill and you have $0 in your pocket, that crime is called theft of services. That is a crime. That's up there with Dine and Dash and all that bullshit. Did everybody know? I never did Dine and Dash. I know. Because if you Dine and Dash, you actually hurting a wait staff. You're not hurting a restaurant. Because from my understanding, if you run out on a bill, the waiter or the wait staff is actually responsible for your bill. Never do that shit. But if you run out, if you go on Dine and Dash, you Dine and Dash at like a damn Denny's or something. Your Waffle House. Go get a short stack at the Pancake International House of Pancakes, and you run out the place a short stack and a hash brown and a side of bacon. That's like $20, $30. That Dine and Dash. You don't Dine and Dash at Ruth Chris. You don't Dine and Dash at no damn Four Seasons. The Palm. Because you do that shit, you going to prison. That's not a ticket. That's not them calling your parents. That's you going to prison. If you going to try to get, cut and run, I call it that. I just came up with that shit. You go to the barber and shit, you do a cut and run, they cut your hair, you run out the door. Fresh cuts for everyone. And you running down the street carrying they apron like a cape and shit, just flapping behind you. Right? You do that. You do that. You don't do it, you don't do that at a salon. You charge $800. You do that shit at like Supercuts or the hair cuttery. You know what I mean? A $10 haircut or whatever, $20 haircut. You barber school, maybe. Or even if the cops do catch you, like, come on, let him go. It's only $20. I ain't trying to, I'm gonna have to fill out $20 worth of paper to put this dude in jail for 2 days or 2 hours before he bails out for, on his own recognizance and go home. Like, it's just gonna cost me time and money. Hell, I give you the $20. You have a better chance with that. $800. I'm surprised them women was letting them walk around. That is shit. Woo. I don't know. Like, I've heard people say, like, oh, the barber, the hair people should have took half, and I don't know nothing about that. I just say that, like, if I take, especially when I was taking my daughter down to get her hair done, or I was kicking in for my lady to get her hair done, they would just get their hair done and we would pay at the end. Like, I don't know how they do it at other places. That's just all I'm familiar with. But when I went, like everything else, when we sit here and talk about like the people who go to dinners or lunches with their coworkers or friends, you always make sure you have money. I don't understand how you walk into anywhere and you have the audacity to order something or ask for a service and you have zero money towards that service or that item. I don't understand how you do that shit. What if you would say, okay, my mom said I could put it on her tab, but when mom don't know her credit card bouncing around the damn store like a Super Bowl, that store clerk is not taking a hit. They want their money. And you down there, like I said, she was down there with some ladies. Like, you might find your, you know what I mean? They might come and extract that hair they put up in your head. I'm just saying, like, it's crazy. But we're gonna check this out. Let me pop the video. Then we're gonna throw the video up. And before we do that, let me just check this. I'm curious now, because I put a poll in. I encourage you guys, take the poll. Go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe. Both channels, My Take on Reality and My Take on Reality Live. I need to get those live numbers up so I can fully roll that channel out. But please subscribe to that channel. Hold on one second. Here we go. All right. So the poll says, should parents ever be expected to pay surprise bills their adult children create? Should parents ever be expected to pay surprise bills that their adult children create? 0% of you, zero, goose egg, nada, nothing, nobody. Anfanada, person unrecognizable, persona non grata, said yes if they can afford it. So none of y'all agree with that shit. You're like, I don't give a damn. They can afford it or not. 18% of you said it depends on family dynamics. It depends on how your family works. Maybe that's just how you raised them. So you get what you raised. So if you teach your kids, then no matter what kind of bill they run up, mom and dad got it. Too bad, so sad when they spend you out of house and home and they bankrupt you. Sorry, not sorry. 29% of you said depending on circumstances. It depends what they bought, how much they paid for it, what were their intentions, are they good kids, they got straight A's, maybe I'll let them rip me off. 53% of you, 53% of you said, never. Them kids on their own, I raised them for a reason. And I'm kind of in the tank of, I think is I'm so good put her things. I said never. I say never. I'm kind of in tank where like this. I have zero problem helping my kids out. Right? I have zero problem if they need something. I'm the first one to try to figure out how to make it happen for them. Right? Whether if I got it or not, I try to make it happen for them. Right? There's a big difference between you asking me to do something and you expecting me to do something. So much so you expect me to do it and you run out there and do it behind my back and it just say, Dad got it. To me, that is the most disrespectful shit you could possibly do. And you're not only, in my opinion, you're not just stealing from the person that you're asking that good or service from, but you're stealing from me. You're stealing from me. If you're taking without asking, that's to me is stealing. That's how I define stealing. Taking shit without having permission to have shit. And you take it, put it in your pocket, deprive me of ownership and use of that thing. Some people call it conversion. Some people call it being taken advantage of. I call that shit stealing. You are stealing from me. And I'm not going to sit here and keep supporting that bad behavior. I'm not going to bail you out and be like, oh, it's okay. You stole. It's all right. I mean, you only stole a little bit. It's only $1,000. Because what happens when it's not $1,000? Or it starts out at $10 or $20, $50. They go in your purse and take $100. They take your rent money. What happens when they say, you know what? I want to go on a vacation. I don't have the money to go, but I really want to go. So what I can do is I got my mom's social security card or social security number. And I know her address. I know her birth date. I know my grandmom's maiden name. I'm going to go ahead and sign up for a credit card. And I'm going to just put my vacation on that credit card. And at the end of the day, guys, guess what? Mom's got it. Oh, well. Oh, well. Oh, well. I mean, if you let them steal from you the whole time, are you surprised when they steal from you and do something like that and they ruin your credit? Are you surprised when they go in your purse and you have your rent or your mortgage money in your purse and they use it to go get their hair done and they get new clothes, they got a new outfit, or maybe they put a down payment on some fancy trip, or they go to the bar and they want to sit in the VIP and get bottle service because they deserve it. They work 3 whole days at their job driving DoorDash and they need a break. And you gonna go ahead and foot that bill? The question that I would ask in that situation is, what are you teaching them? What are you teaching them? How are you getting them ready to be adults? How are you arming them for when you're not around? Because like it or not, I like to think that I'm going to live forever. But the truth of the matter is, and sometimes life will smack you in the face with this reality, your ass ain't going to be here forever. And life has a cruel way of reminding you of that fact. So as a parent, my chief job isn't to, floss and make sure my kid got the shiniest shoes in the city and they driving the nicest car in the town and they have a house to brag on and I send them on good trips and they have all the fancy new equipment and phones and all that good shit. My job as a parent is to prepare my child so that when I'm not around anymore, they can survive. That's my job as a parent. As a good parent, what you want to do is you want to make sure that your child not only survives, but you want to make sure that your child thrives. You want to make sure that when they go and they're out living life, that they can actually live life, not survive life. They're not surviving the game. They're actually living and enjoying their life. That's what I want for my kids. And me bailing them out and telling them that if you go out and steal some shit because you want some shit, that's the way to go, and everybody else owes you something, that's not helping them with any of that preparation. Because as it was told to me when I was a young kid, and as I tell my kids today, and I will tell anybody, life don't owe you shit. Life don't owe you nothing. Nobody owes you anything. If you want something, it's on you to go out and get it. You got to be the one to pick yourself up and say, you know what? I want to accomplish this. You got to decide in yourself that that's something that you want to do and work towards it. You got to decide that at the end of the day, if I want to be something, I want to do something, or I want to have something, I need to take the necessary steps for me to get to the place that I want to be, do the thing I want to do, or become the person that I want to become. I have to do that. I'm not going to wait around for somebody else to gift it to me, because that person ain't coming. If you waiting for the savior that's going to pull you out your bacon out the fire, you just going to be some crispy ass bacon. That's all that's going to happen. In teaching your kids that, they can go to a store and run up an $800 bill, you're teaching your kids that somebody else is responsible for them. And don't worry about it. You be in there paying that bill, you keel over with a heart attack. The craziest part of that shit to me is the second you go in there and you pay that bill and they go out and have their great night, you the greatest mom ever. You just a wonderful parent. You their bestest friend. You go in that place and tell them that you just got laid off your job and you don't have the $800 to put down. Them same kids, or I got to pay my mortgage, or I got sick, or I just got laid off my job. Them same kids that would have been singing your praises will be the same sad, sorry sons of mama hammers who are going to sit around for the next 5 to 10 years talking about you like a damn dog. Talking about how you ain't shit. You ain't never been shit. You ain't never done nothing for them. You ain't never been there for them. You ain't never helped them. There was the one time they needed you to help them and you wasn't there. You couldn't help them and they was afraid they was going to jail because you didn't do what you were supposed to do. Because at that point, they feel like you owe them. That's crazy to me. That shit is crazy to me. So no, I'm not. Nope. You know what I mean? Like if you go into a store, you run up $800, especially as an adult. I don't know what you called me for. You didn't ask me. James rule number 349. Got a bunch of rules. James rule. If I am the plan, and some of y'all heard me say this before. If I am the plan, I need to be included in the planning. If I'm the damn plan, y'all need to include me in the planning. So we sitting around talking about how we gonna spend my money. I need to have a voice in that discussion. I don't need an update. I don't need to come in there and, what's gonna happen? Who am I writing this check to? Nope. Because you gonna come up short. You mess around with me, you gonna mess around, come up short. I'm telling you. You think you done pulled something off. And them people won't be in there looking angry. And I recommend you don't go to some places and do this, because some of these ladies, a lot of these ladies, I'm not going to say some, a lot of these ladies, a good, clean majority of these women and men who work in these salons, they work their ass off. They standing there trying to hustle for clients, trying to get paid. They take their time to do a head. This ain't, barbershops, you go to a barbershop, I know they trying to run that shit up where they be like, yeah, this is $100 haircut. You're an asshole because you're only going to be behind me for about 10 minutes. Especially if you shut the fuck up and actually cut my hair. You know what I mean? You're only going to be behind me for about 10 minutes. Zip, 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 zip. You know what I mean? $100 for what? $500 for what? But these women, these men who work beauticians, they go to school, they getting their degrees and stuff. They working with chemicals and shit. And they behind you clipping and clapping and chip, 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 chip. And your hair could take, you take people down to get their hair done. I've seen where hair could take anywhere from 4 to almost 6 to 8 hours, depending on hairstyles and things that they get done to their hair. So these people are taking literally anywhere from half a day, work day, to a full work day to do your hair, and you going to turn around and talk about you don't have no money, and somebody else's ass could have been sitting in that chair and they could have got paid. They might whip your ass with some clippers up in there. You might be walking out there with like bald spots all over. Whack, 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 whack. You might be in trouble. You be walking out there looking like Spotty the Clown. They tear your ass up with them clippers. Right? You are taking your life in your hands. That's what I'm saying to you. But let's check this video out, y'all. Hold on. Dropping it.
Exactly what we have planned for tonight.
But y'all expect to get y'all hair done on my
what we
tab?
left to do.
On my tab? Y'all thought y'all was gonna get y'all hair done on my tab? Make that make sense.
I thought it was paid for us to get our hair done, but she said that she's not.
So y'all don't have no money?
No. Bombarding here and saying that you're not paying for us to get our hair done.
I don't know what.
Like, is it possible for us
Su mamá,
to get our
yo
hair
no de pay.
No, that's what they thought. Mi madre, no, mucho dinero. No.
Que ya no pedí dinero hoy.
Homegirl done walked
Make
off.
that make sense.
That's how you know your ass in trouble.
I don't know what.
Like, is it possible for us
Su mamá,
to get our
yo
hair
no de pay.
No, that's what they thought. Mi madre, no, mucho dinero. No.
You see that shit? You know how crazy it is when you standing when you go somewhere, you start trying to speak a language you don't speak. Mi madre, no mucho dinero. Your mother, no much money. You be trying that shit. I want to make this very clear. The best part, and I've seen this before, the best part is when you go somewhere and everybody's speaking a different language, right? And somebody say something jacked up, all of a sudden everybody's speaking perfect English. 5 minutes ago, you was in the lobby of the UN, everybody speaking different languages. Somebody say jacked up, all of a sudden they sound like they're on Scotland Yard. What are you talking about, child? This is ridiculous. I think I'll take you out back and throttle you. Like, it's crazy. So she understood when I give her that. Like, homegirl, she like, look, maybe I don't speak the language good, but homegirl understood I ain't got no money. She understood that shit. And she just walked off. She eased off. We need to call the cops, right? Because something's going to happen in there. Call the cops or I'm grabbing my scissors, right? And I'm cutting my work out of their head. And maybe, getting something else out of their behinds. I'm just saying. Let me check this again. We can keep it rolling. Why does this keep doing that?
Su mamá, yo no de pay.
No, that's what they thought. Mi madre, no, mucho dinero. No.
Que ya no pedí dinero hoy. Yo no sé.
I think she calling up police on y'all.
Where you going?
Like, I don't understand why. Like, what you gonna do? Take their rollers? You gonna take their rollers?
What do you mean?
Like, I'm confused. Why would y'all come up to this beauty
I'm so
salon? Why?
tired of you doing weird stuff.
Why
like,
would you bring your ass up to a beauty salon knowing that y'all don't have the money to get it paid? I'm confused.
you sat there and said that you were paying for? What are you
never
talking
told you
about?
I was paying.
We're going to pause it right there. First of all, let me tell y'all something. Gen X, hello. First thing you would have heard in that exchange, who you talking to? You better check your tone and take some of that bass up out your voice. Especially if you up there in the wrong, like you trying to rip my dudes off for a full band. You need to take some of that bass up out your voice. Check your tone and calm way down. You got to bring that shit way down. You see, right now, you at about a 8 or 9. I need this volume and tone, I need this shit at a solid 4. I need this at a solid 4. Because when you explain to me why you thought you could steal $800 from me, I need to be able to hear it without gripping your ass up. Right? Because you get to talking like this, especially like I said, when I was a kid, y'all ain't used to this shit. Oh, you come outside, start getting crunk like that, Mom Duke would have already snatched your ass up. You would have already been snatched up. You always doing this. You acting all weird and shit. Excuse me. Everybody would have been surprised. I remember one time I was in the store. Dare I say it was a Walmart. You ever notice that? Like usually jacked up stores. I shop at Walmart or Target every now and again. I don't go to Walmart and Target as much as I used to back in the day, but I go to Walmart, definitely not Target, but I go to Walmart and I was standing there in electronics. I'll never forget this shit. I was looking at something. And a little boy, his mom was pushing a full ass cart of toys, right? She had a big ass cart full of toys. And I'm assuming these toys was for this young boy. That little boy was pushing, like she's pushing a cart. Little boy walking ahead of the cart and his mama, leading her through the store. They come to electronics. She stopped, picked up a DVD. You young folks, y'all don't know what a DVD is. Ask your friends, ask your parents. Look it up online. DVD, they used to be movies. They used to come on little round discs. Not streaming networks, right? And you have to buy those discs. Mom Dukes picked up a movie. I think it was like something about Mary or something. She looked at the movie. Cart of toys for him right in front of her. She looked at the movie, flipped it over to read it. Little boy must have been about 4, 5 years old. Turn around. Look mama dead in her face and said, "Ma, what you doing? Put that down and let's go." I said to myself, I'm about to see a murder. Oh Lord, you know what I mean? There was the same fear you have when you driving down the highway and everybody going like 60, some people going 70, 80 on the highway, and all of a sudden you see a motorcycle coming and it's ripping through past the traffic and it's weaving in and out and it's going like 120. And you say to yourself, Lord, please don't let that. I don't want to see a motorcycle accident. Lord, please don't let that boy crash. I don't want to see it. That's how I felt when I heard that little boy say that shit. Please don't let me see what this woman about to do. Because I know she going to do something. Because I'm traumatized from when I was a child. What would have happened to me if I'd have did that? So I was having flashbacks. So I said, please don't let this woman do what I think she's going to do. And I'm standing right here because then when the cops show up, they're going to review the tapes. They're going to see my ass standing there. Next thing you know, I'm going to have to slide in the skillet and fry with her ass because I'm going to be standing like, ah! And I'm not going to do shit. Ah! That's going to be me. Like a horror movie. Ah! Jason Voorhees. Like now I'm talking to the police. This woman shocked the shit out of me. She put her head down, put the movie back, and followed the boy out to the registers. I bought him all them toys. I couldn't believe that shit. It was so bad, I was ready to be like, woman, let me get this kid. Let me get my hands on. I need to show you what to do with this. This little hammer gonna grow up and be the devil. Like, you don't take care of this, he's gonna be a serial killer. Right? That's how they used to treat you back in the day. Everything, serial killers was kind of new and fascinating. They used to treat like if you was out messing up and your parents let you go too much, they'd be like, yeah, ain't gonna be a serial killer. Thanks. You know what I mean? That shit was crazy. Oh man, I was so scared. I was like, she about to blow a mud hole in this dude. Like, this little kid about to get it. But that's how I feel with them. Like, If I was standing on that sidewalk, I would have turned around and walked the other way. Because I don't want no parts when this mama cut loose. But let's check out what she got to say.
Yes, you did. Yes, what y'all gonna do? Because these people up in there about to call the police on y'all.
What are you gonna do?
I don't understand why. Nay, why? Why would y'all come up here knowing good and well?
I thought you was coming to pay for it. It's like we be having our plans all the way together until it's time for the plan.
You know what y'all gonna do because she about to call the police.
You gonna give us the
already.
money? You just gonna let us go to jail?
You know what?
Then
Y'all
what?
need to get in this car. Let's go.
I'm not
Let's go.
embarrassed.
So what y'all about to do?
I'm gonna bring them to your house.
Man, I don't know what to
Exactly what we have
That
planned for.
is crazy. She said, what y'all fitting to do? I'm bringing the police to y'all. Don't bring them to my house unless you there to pick up your toothbrush. I mean, and the rest of your stuff, because you don't stay with me no more. Like, that's crazy. And they out there hooping and hollering. What you finna do? They talking about taking us to jail. How you gonna keep me out of jail? That's what you need to figure out. No, that's what you should have been figured out when you were sitting your ass under that hot ass dryer and you had some time, because I saw they had the curlers in there. When you were sitting under that dryer, you should have been planning your escape. You should have slid them the fake name and you should have been planning your escape. Okay, and your escape plan should not have included me. I don't know why you called me up here, because I'm going to tell you what. When the cops come up here and they start asking questions and they get me, because I know they're going to get my big ass, right? I know they're going to get me. That's the one thing everybody always say that shit. Like, oh, James, you so tall. That's probably so much fun. Fuck you. I'm going to tell you what happened when you tall. Everybody sees you. So if something happens, you did it. If something go down, like I don't remember nobody else, but I remember that big dude. I saw him when he came in, right? So I know the cops are going to come and get me. And I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to snitch on you. Damn right. James, snitches get stitches and wind up in ditches. Well, fuck you, because inmates get butt raped. I'm not going to jail. I ain't got no time for jail. That's not my thing. Okay? There ain't nothing about James. Don't let the smooth taste fool you. Ain't nothing about James about that prison life. Ain't nothing about me about prison life. I barely can stay in the house for a long time. And I like my house. Okay? There ain't no way in the world I'm going to be confined to a little ass room that smell like piss for the next 5 years because you didn't want to pay a bill. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm telling on everybody. I'm telling on you. I'm telling on your mama. I'm telling on everybody I can think of. Look, police catch me on some shit, they done hit the gold mine because I'm going to have their hands with cramps in them. They're going to be talking about me. That dude just wouldn't shut the F up. He just kept talking. He was telling on everybody. He told on people he knew from high school. He told on people he knew from middle school, grade school, kindergarten. He talked about how little Johnny pushed Susie off the swing. James don't give a shit. I'm telling everything I know because I'm not going to jail. You think I'm going to go to jail for somebody else's shit? If I wanted to, look, if I was trying to go to jail and I was willing to go to jail, I'd be doing shit that could put me in jail that I would benefit from. I'm not going to go to jail so you could benefit. That's a stupid. Again, what lesson am I teaching you? I'm failing you if I'm teaching you. If I'm teaching you that I will go to jail for you, I am failing you. Nobody going to jail for you. What's that old Beretta song? Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. Like, forget that. I ain't shit. The second verse of that song should be, if you don't want to tell, your ass going straight to jail. Because the cops don't give a shit. They don't care. Cops don't care. Look, I can lock you up, fill out my paperwork, fill my quota, and be home by 7 and eat dinner with my family. Or I can lock up the right person, fill my paperwork up, and be home by 7. Don't matter to me which one it is. Don't matter to me. And I'm still going to show up to court and get my overtime. So You figure it out. And if you the one that's going to sit here and try to keep it 10 toes down and not tell on nobody, here's the secret.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Not going to jail for you. Let me say that shit. I'm not going to jail for you. I'm not going to jail for you. You know what I mean? Police show up talking about, James, somebody gonna have to go to jail for this. This your child. They an adult. Even though they an adult, they done mentioned your name. Are you willing to take the time for them? Are you willing to talk to the police?
Hold up. Wait a minute.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I am not willing to talk to the police. And if you thought, if one of my kids had the audacity or stupidity to think that I would do that shit, when the cops show up and I point you out and I say, go ahead, take them to jail. Thanks for letting me know. Thanks for playing. Come down, get your money, and don't pass go and collect your $500, but go straight to jail. And they got that look on their face. I'm going to just have to say,
Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise.
I'm not going to jail. I'm not going to jail. Let's drop this second video because the shit get crazy. Like I said, the bass in the voice thing is too much for me. Conversation might have been over anyway, because I might have had to look. I'm gonna go ahead and tap out of this conversation because I see now that sooner or later you're gonna say too much. Because right now you are fresh off of one comment from me crawling up your ass. Like, you one comment away. I can feel it. I can feel like you about to say something that's just going to make me stomp a mud hole in your behind. I'm going to put my foot so deep in your ass, the water on my knee will quench your thirst. Like, are you crazy? You don't talk to your parents like that. Disrespect. Disrespectful as hell. But let's go to the second video. We're going to drop this. Then I'm going to open up the phone lines.
Like, you mad? We the ones that need to be mad. I don't understand. Why would y'all bring y'all ass up here to your hair? Look at my hair. That's good. I didn't even have my own hair. Doesn't do with our hair. Like that.
Mom, like, look at my hair. My hair ain't even done. We ain't got nothing to do with you out here looking raggedy. We got to be fabulous. We young and glamorous. And that reminds me of a Billy Joel song. Only the good die young. You are crazy. You are crazy.
Who the fuck comes up here and gets y'all motherfucking hair?
On Valentine's Day, you said it don't matter just because we picked our own day because we have plans. On Valentine's Day.
Bring y'all ass up here to your hair.
They talk about it's Valentine's Day. I don't care if it's Valentine's Day, Christmas Day, your birthday, Labor Day, Memorial Day. You are clean out your damn mind. You think you're going to steal some money from me. You are clean out your mind and then claim some holiday. We here because it's Lover's Day. You know what you need to do? You need to cancel your vacation day or your day off and take your ass back to work. It's Labor Day. You need to go back to work and celebrate having a job. That is crazy.
Valentine's Day, you said it don't matter just because we picked our own day because we have plans. On Valentine's Day.
My money though is what I'm talking about. Why y'all gonna spend my money?
Because you said we can.
You like if you gonna have to pay for it, we
I'm not
pay
paying
you
for
back
shit. I'm not
something.
paying for
Like,
shit. What y'all
She said you gonna have to pay for have to. Look, I'm gonna cut this short because some of y'all gonna know where I'm going with this. But there was a saying when I was a kid. There's only two things. They used to say there's only two things I have to do. You know what I mean? Technically, it's three things. Pay taxes, die. You know, that's the only three things I gotta do. Two things I gotta do. Some of y'all know what the third thing is. But that's all I got to do. I don't have to do shit. You know what I mean? What I have to do is get my ass out of here before the police get here. Because like I said, I don't want my name on no reports. Especially, look, I don't want my name on reports where the words theft, stealing, or any of that type nonsense is on that report. I don't want my name associated with that bullshit. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna get my ass out of here. Good luck with that. tell the señorita I said buenos aires, buenos dias, buenos noches, and good night, because I am gone. I am gone. I don't even know why I'm even talking to y'all, because y'all out here tripping, talking about Valentine's Day. Who you going out with Valentine's Day? You need to call them dudes you was messing with about that $400.
We're finna get our taxes. Like,
You just gonna go to jail. You just gonna let us go to jail.
She said, we about to get our taxes. Why didn't you wait till you got your tax money to come up here and get your hair done? You're not even celebrating. Sound like you're not even celebrating the holiday on the holiday because you making up your own holiday. Why don't you just wait till you get your money back, then go up and do it? You know why? Because at the end of the day, your money ain't for bills. My money, the way she's doing it, my money is for bills. My money is to pay for your living. Your money for play. That's what it is. Your tax money going to play. My money going to pay all your necessities. And that's not you adulting. So that shit ain't good. That ain't good.
now you ain't got it. Now you ain't got it. You just been kicking it all weekend. Now you don't got it.
How you gonna tell me that I've been kicking it with my money? You've been hanging out, doing stuff, drinking fine wine, going to the bar with your money. I don't understand why you get to do all these things with your money and I can't do these things with your money, because it's my money. It's my money. If you work my job with my hours and you put up with my bullshit at said job, then you get to come in and ask for some of that money. But since I ain't see you at the time clock when I was punching into that raggedy motherfucker, then no, you can't sit up here and talk about me kicking it with my money. That conversation is off the table. We're not doing that today. No, thank you. That's insanity. The definition of insanity is to do the same thing and expect a different result. The definition of insanity may be that. The definition of crazy ass is for you to stand there and try to argue with me about what's going on in my money. How you gonna be out here enjoying the money that you work for? Huh? Are you crazy? I tell you what, the way y'all out here acting, crack must be delicious. It must be nutritious and delicious. The way you guys out here talking to me and the stuff you saying, you are off the damn hook. You are off the hook, off the chain. I don't know what y'all doing. Like I said, I'm going to get out of here because when they pat y'all down, I feel like they're going to find some Noriega up in your pockets. Some booger sugar or something. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here because, again, I don't want my name associated with that rap sheet. So we out here.
Not bro. It's like you like to play broke with us.
Yes.
I'm tired of that shit.
You tired of it? Y'all motherfuckers is grown with kids. What you mean y'all tired of it?
Okay, and you are mama. Like,
Okay.
Like what?
That means my responsibility is
Like, what the hell is she talking about?
When we turn
18
or 21 or when we have kids.
What's she talking about? 18. I'm still a child holding her baby. Mom, you have failed these children. I got to tell you, you failed these kids because they are not ready. They are not ready for prime time. They are not ready. Just the expectation of it all. They are not ready.
Okay, I ain't got nothing to do with that. What I am about to do is go because they about to call the police on y'all. So I suggest y'all.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep your phone so we can pay.
Give me my page. Do not play with
So
me.
we can pay for our hair. No. Your ass bogus.
I'm gonna stop right there. Just quick note. Another James rule. If you gonna start some shit with anybody, put your damn baby down. If you gonna start some problems, you trying to create you want some smoke, you trying to start some static, you want a problem, you want some issues, you want to exchange some fisticuffs, you want to talk tough Tony, put your baby down. Put your baby down. And I say this with every fiber of my being, because what you need to understand in your heart and your soul, not everybody is going to restrain themselves because you holding a baby. Some people say, oh, distraction. While you holding that baby, I'm going to go upside your head, because you have a choice at that point. You either going to drop the baby and let me punch you in the face, or you got to drop your baby, maybe block this punch, but then you're going to have to go home to their mama. And she going to claw your ass to pieces when you bring that kid back and it don't look like it did when it left the house. Put your baby down. Put your baby down. Because not everybody is about that shit. Your kid will be bouncing off the sidewalk with some of these people. Not everybody got that restraint and hold back. When they see, oh, she holding a baby, I'm going to go ahead and chill because I don't want no problem. Some people, they don't care. Especially you talking about $800. Oh, you are playing with danger. You're in the danger zone. And you got a baby. Now you're going to mess up, get an $800 theft of service charge, and potentially lose your kid, because if you're out there wrestling around on the ground with your baby and arguing, fussing, and fighting with your baby out there, they might look at you and be like, you know what, this is the bullshit.
Who the fuck you talking to?
I mean, at this point, we acting like we acting like we in the street.
Hey, don't play with me.
We're not
You
doing
need to get your
that.
sister.
At this point,
Mom Dukes, she had enough. She had all she could stand and can't stains no more. You know, I'll give Mom Dukes this. I'm more personally surprised that the shit took so long. I'm more surprised that it took so long for her to get here. Who you talking to? I'm surprised it took that long for it to get there. Because my mom, she would have came in hot. I'm not even gonna bullshit you. My mother would have came in that joint hot. Wait, whoa, what the hell's going on? You talking about this woman done called me up and said, you try to charge me $800? You know what I mean? Are you out your mind? Like, she would have already been at 9 or 10 coming into the place. And if I'd have walked outside, so you gonna have to pay this because they talking about taking me to jail and you gonna have to figure it out. I'm telling you. You know how that conversation would have went? I'm gonna play the conversation for you right now. Play the conversation for you right now. And post this link so you guys can call in. Conversation would have went a little something like this. James, what you doing in there? This woman called me, said that I owe him $800 on some bill. Ma, you said I could pay the $800. You was going to cover it. I had plans. Let's take a step outside so I can tell you what's going on with your money. First of all, Ma, I'm going to tell you about yourself. Next thing you know, you see that little flinch. You wake up. Jesus, that's how it go. Right? Grandma, St. Peter, what I'm doing up here? This look like, oh my goodness. That's how that conversation would have went. Hey, I'm gonna tell you hello. Yeah, and since you got caught stealing, it might be you might wake up in a place that's a little more, temperamental as far as the temperature is concerned, like a little more heat. Because that is craziness. That shit is crazy. But let me go through the poll one more time, and then we're gonna close it out. Should parents ever be expected to pay surprise bills that their adult children create? 3% of you. All right, we're up to 3%. Before it was 0. Yes, if they can afford it. Then it's 10%. It depends on family dynamics. Next, we have 34%, depending on circumstances. Then the leader of the pack, 52%. Never. Never, never, never. Never. Never, ever, ever. Never, ever, ever pay that money. You are cray. If you, man, those people, we got some folks coming in. Okay, I see you, Megatron. Let me just put another post up or another. John, I'm curious about this. You guys watch the videos. You know, you guys probably like, why you keep stopping it? This is ridiculous. Gotta give them comments and you know how it is. This YouTube, baby. But I want to ask this question because I am curious. I am so curious. You know. And what do they say? Inquiring minds want to know. All right, here we go. So, who is most at fault in this $800 salon bill situation? The daughters, the mother, the salon for allowing it, or everyone shares the blame? Let's rock that out. All right, folks. We have our esteemed guest. We have the one and only true my take on reality Bahama Mama Bermuda Babe in the house. The vacation vixen. We got Megatron coming down. What's going on, Megatron? How you doing?
I care with you, Jay. It's not the vacation vixen. That's what I'm talking about. I like that. I'm gonna have to run with that.
I'm
Oh,
about to give you a
Jack,
shirt.
listen.
I'm about to give you a shirt.
Right. Put that on your shirt, Janelle. Because we know you're watching. Hey, y'all. We know y'all watching.
Right. What's up, fam?
We ain't talking about y'all tonight. We ain't talking about y'all. We off y'all neck tonight. Just for tonight. We off y'all neck just a little bit.
Give you a little break so I can stretch my hammy out. When you start your season, I can put my foot, place it perfectly without a stretch mark or a pull.
Right. You know. Yeah, man, that video was wild. So, first of all, this ain't their first time doing it because the way they was talking to her, this is the norm.
Right.
Like the fact that they was cursing at her and you been balling all week. Wait, first of all, why we counting my pockets? Yeah, that she was playing with them because see, it wouldn't even have been a conversation with my mama nor with myself. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm not about to argue with you about my money. And if they would have called me and said, "Oh, your son up here with an $800 bill," what you calling me for?
Right. You need to work that out with her.
And the fact that the mama went up there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have got out of my doggone house coat and had to put on bra and shoes to come up here because y'all take them to jail.
Right. They wanted to look nice in prison. Which
you
I
know
don't
what
know
I'm saying?
why you want to get dressed up to go to jail. Like that might not be the move, but okay.
And I'm just concerned because what did they get done for $800? Because for all I saw, it looked like a wash and a roller set.
Right.
That's not $800.
Right. Well, I mean, if it was
so somebody lying,
maybe. But if you getting like, I can see if they were getting like extensions, braids, maybe color treatment or something like that. Okay, yeah, that could be pricey. That could start running, especially depending on the quality of braid or extension you getting put in your head. Like
or a lace front.
Yeah, lace front, all that.
Like, maybe it was a lace. I don't know, but all I saw was some rollers, and I was like, "Well, where's the $800 coming in? Because I don't see $800 worth of work."
Right. Well, that's another thing. You gonna come up here and get scammed, and you want me to pay? You want me to pay for you to get ripped off? You got ripped off.
Turn it down,
I'm paying for that.
Right. And the fact that she even came up there and is going back and forth with them, that's the dynamic that they have. I 50%, no, I can't do that. I 33% blame the mom, 33% blame the children and the salon. Because for one thing, but then too, you can't really blame the salon because they are adults, as they said in the video. We grown. So I blame 50 and 50. 50% on the mama because they've been doing this to you and you've been allowing it.
Right. That's fair.
And the kids, I blame y'all because I can guarantee you that mama told y'all before y'all went, I ain't got no money. Now, no, I ain't paying for it.
Mhm.
And y'all in y'all entitlement, well, I'm going anyway because she ain't gonna have no choice but pay for it. Y'all gonna make her pay for it.
Right.
So yeah, no. I agree to helping your kids to a certain degree. Like my son, like I said, my son goes to college, he works, he helps out around the house. If I need him to pick up one of his siblings, and he's helpful. And we did his taxes yesterday, and of course he owes back almost $1,000.
Mm,
Okay, I wrote the check today. And I
right.
told him, I'm going to pay the taxes, but you pay me what you can when you get paid. And that's the agreement. But I don't mind helping my child if they doing right and they respectful, they got manners, and they're trying.
Right.
But if you
And
just
it's
laying around
voluntary.
being entitled
Right.
and expect me to do it just because you want me to, baby, y'all, they got the right mama because it couldn't been this black Southern woman here, I tell you that. Because I
No.
wouldn't even have never went up there.
Right.
I'd have called the police myself.
Like we both would have. I tell you what, especially with my mama, if my mama actually showed up, we both would have been surprised. You know what I mean? We
Surprise,
both would have been like,
surprise.
"You came? Okay, all right, okay." She's like, "No, I came up here to make sure that I put this fresh ass whipping on you, so you know what you ain't nowhere in the world. You come up here, and especially like I say, I'm from the old school, and there was something about, and maybe it's not really around as much anymore, but there was a certain pride that people carried in their name. You don't
Yes,
come up somewhere and put my name in some bullshit that I don't
right.
have anything to do with. That's my name. You know what I mean? You don't put my
Yeah,
name.
you making me look bad.
Yes, you would have been deadly serious about that. You don't put my name in this foolishness. You come up here,
Got these people up here talking about me.
calling out, Jackie, like, oh hell no. She put up, I know we more like soft parenting now, but mom, she would have put her mitts on my ass. I'm telling you, I would have got clawed up. I wouldn't have made it. I wouldn't have made
Baby
it.
would have beat every curl out of. I'd have got every curl in that head beat
I'm
slam out. By
telling
the time I finished crying and sweating and snot blowing and pooting, man, them curls would have been in
you, you'd have been
Florida.
washed out. You'd have been washed out. Like there's no way in the world. Like I'm telling you, that shit would have been reckless. And my mother would have told them people in the place, you need to call the police and you need to tell them
Yes.
to bring everybody at the station. Because when I get on this boy, that's it. Like, I'm telling you, you're gonna need everybody at that place. Bring guns, bats, the sticks, the dogs, all of it, because I'm on this boy's ass for at least the next 45 minutes. You know what I mean? No
And
break.
listen to your daddy pull up.
Oh yeah, my dad, if he would have pulled up, I'd have known it was a rap. They might have tag teamed my ass.
That's what I'm
That shit,
saying. Would have got tag teamed out there.
right. It would have been disgusting. Them people would have been talking about my ass for the next 20 years.
No, they'd have been get behind me, James. They'd have been hiding in the shop.
Hey, that shit would have been looking like the Underground Railroad. Days are coming. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, it would have been fucking rough. It would have been rough. They will beat the
They'd
shit.
be like, you know what? We sorry. This one's on the house because now we see what you're going through. Okay, baby, I'll do your hair for free once a month. Just come once a month. I do it for free. Man, I'd have been turned every which way but loose.
Right. I think I heard that a bit, but yeah, absolutely. Turn him.
I'm talking about Jesus.
Yeah,
And
that
it's
shit
just how they was sitting there talking to her, and I'm just saying, okay, it's coming. She get ready to swing. She get ready to nothing.
Yeah. And especially you wrong, and you gonna sit there and talk trash like I don't understand what your problem is. Like what?
They cursed James. Them girls was cursing at that lady.
Yeah. You know what's
It
crazy?
was
As a grown ass man, I can't recall just ripping curses in front of my mom. And I'm talking about grown, own house, kids, all that. I can't recall the time. Even my dad, I don't go out and be cussing in front of him. My dad don't curse. So I
right.
definitely can't go in front of him and just start dropping. And my mother, God rest her soul, she was a cuss artist. Right. She had a PhD in cussing. She could turn a phrase on some cuss words. But I never cussed in front of her. I studied her tutelage.
Right.
You know what I mean? I can cuss.
right.
But
See, I don't know, James. You said you visited the South, your family, because we couldn't say lie in front of adults. You
Right.
telling a lie. We couldn't even say that. We had to say you fibbing or you telling a story.
Right.
So now to hear these kids just so
Just open with it.
nonchalantly drop these F-bombs, and I'm like, what in the hell is going on around here?
Yeah, I tell you what, you especially down south. If you get to cussing and spitting and stuff, especially around some adults, you talking about some explosions. Because
Yes.
they do not play that, like being disrespectful, because they take that,
Mm-mm.
you're not just disrespecting the person you're talking to, you disrespecting your parents, you
Yep.
disrespecting the house you standing in, you disrespecting
Yep.
everybody who in earshot. And
Yep.
especially in the old days, them neighbors could get a piece too.
Yes,
So
sir.
you don't know. No. I mean,
Yes, sir. I remember I was almost a mile from the house playing, climbing trees, and stubbed that baby toe and said, "Oh shit." And baby, Miss Lisa, I didn't see her at her clothesline. Miss Lisa was out there hanging out close to her and me say, "Oh shit." When I tell you she whooped me all the way home, told my mama whooped me. My sister got off work. My sister with me. My mama on the what I call on the hotline. She done called all my aunties. Yeah, she out there cussing in front of you old nosy ass Lisa, and you already know how she is. And bye bye bye. And next thing I know, I think I got 10 whoopers in one day. All my aunties came. I'm like,
they
bro,
was forming the line, they
it
was
was an
looking like a
accident.
jelly counter.
It was an accident.
Yeah, right. Like I didn't
It
know
ain't
she
like
was
I
there.
said a whole lot of them. I didn't know she was out there.
Right.
And I'm trying to show them my little stub pinky toe, the nail hanging off. I'm like, but it hurt.
Right.
And you know the ironic thing is my mama was walking to the mailbox right after she told my hind part up, stubbed her toe and cussed from one end of that yard to the other end. And I'm saying to myself, I did the same thing and said one, and I'm sitting up here scared, fighting for my life back here. Couldn't come outside for a week.
Yeah,
Oh
right.
man.
Like my legs ripped
But you
up.
know one thing though, James? After that, every time that Miss Lisa saw me, oh, that's the old foul mouth gal there. That's the one that liked to cuss. And to this day, that woman still say, "Oh, you the old one that love to cuss." It sticks with you. It sticks with
Right,
you.
right. All of a sudden you label. But that's why, and that's what I was saying earlier about like your name and pulling your parents in this shit. Because when you walk out that door, your parents was very, especially old school parents, they was very quick to say, you walk out of that door, you're a representation of me. So
Right.
anything you get caught out there doing, especially if you have that nosy neighbor who like talking a lot, like she gonna run out and tell this whole town everything you done did wrong, and my name gonna be mixed up in that bullshit too.
Mm-hmm.
And so you gonna have to catch all of it. Because I
Yep.
told you don't be out there embarrassing me. That was a big thing back in the day. Don't be out there embarrassing me,
Yep.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
And you out there, like you said, you take your toe up, boy. I don't know what it is about that damn pinky toe. It can't be a whole lot of nerve endings in it, but there's something about that
I
little
don't
raggedy
know.
motherfucker. If you hit that bad boy, you will lose your mind. You
I'm
know what I mean?
telling you, eyes watering, can't see. And mind you, I'm climbing the tree.
Mm.
I'm trying not to die and fall from the top branch. And I say one little shit. And boy, I get labeled as the foul mouth heifer.
Right.
That's a foul mouth little heifer right there. Yeah, out there cussing in the tree.
Cussing in the tree. Like, you just
Out
sitting in
there
the tree,
cussing in
cussing,
the
hanging
tree.
off a branch.
Yeah, I'm about to die, falling from the top branch, and you all worried about it because you ain't said nothing about me out here about to die falling from off this tree.
Yeah, right. See, like a little cussing
Whole little
cuckoo bird,
10-year-old life gonna flash before my eyes, and you worried about a cuss word.
right?
And then my mom stubbed hers and cussed for a whole hour. Like,
You know,
how is that fair? You curse for a whole hour when mine's 10 times worse than yours.
right.
I said one cuss word, one. Now I got to get the skin toe off my hind part. Can't go outside.
Right. Everybody done heard because especially if it was during the summertime, the windows open, everybody hear me in there hollering and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
House
We gotta get
rocking.
tore up.
And y'all up here cussing y'all mama out because y'all cussing her over $800
Of her money.
of her money.
And then you cussing out, talk about you've been what did they say? It wasn't chilling. You've been kicking
She
it
been
all week.
kicking it all weekend.
Yeah, it's my money. I worked hard so I could go out and kick it with my money all weekend. Yes, I did. I didn't even understand, like, because I thought she was being a little apologetic kind of about spending her money on herself. You spend your money on yourself. You work hard, you spend your money on yourself,
You're
especially if you've
supposed
already raised
to.
kids.
But what got me was when she said that you've been kicking it out with, yeah, I was kicking it out with. I don't, you didn't see, because I would have been on some, yeah, and I'm about to go kick it with this $800 I ain't paying, and I would have walked the fuck
I'm
off.
gonna kick it some
I
more.
ain't about to sit here and keep arguing back and forth with y'all.
Right, especially with the police coming. Like I said, I'm not trying to talk to them. They on their way.
Oh my God, it's the entitlement. But you know what though, James? Again, I work at the high school, and I see these kids. They have ass do their schoolwork. You can't get them to come to class, but when they do, they fresh. $500 sneakers, $500 outfit, nails, hair. The little boys, they got these electronic devices cost $1,700, $1,800.
Right.
And I'm sitting up there looking like, okay, now I work and I ain't even that fly. Or you will see them, James. Now I don't know about y'all, but the DoorDash here, okay, you have a $10 meal. If you DoorDash it, that meal gonna be cost you about $30.
Wow. Okay.
Like it's crazy. Like if I DoorDash a Chick-fil-A meal, I know if I go to Chick-fil-A, that meal gonna be about $12 and change. If I DoorDash it, by the time the fees and the tip, and I'm gonna pay about $30. These kids DoorDash every single day for lunch.
Wow.
And I'm thinking to myself, who is paying for this? And I ask them, well, who paying for this every day? Oh, my dad. Oh, my mom. And I'm like, oh, they got money like that? But then I just see your mama come sign up for, oh, never mind. I ain't gonna put your business out there like that. But these on paper, these families are quote unquote low income.
Right.
But you got money for your child to DoorDash every single day. And me as a grown woman with a job, baby, I don't think I've DoorDash in the last 2 years because it's too expensive.
Well,
I just get my happy butt up and go get it.
You DoorDashing and you got free lunch.
That's it. DoorDashing with free lunch.
Yeah. But if you don't go down there and get some of your fries and that little pan ass pizza, that little bullshit ass LEOs they be serving, and check out
them kids don't eat that food. I said, oh my God. And then the ones that have to pay for school lunch, they can barely afford to pay. I said, Lord, this is a backward system here. But I'm telling you, these kids are DoorDashing their food. If it ain't, it's Uber Eats, DoorDash, and Post. What is it? Post something, Postmakers or Post
Notes.
No, what's the post? It's it's a delivery service.
Yeah,
Postmates. I think it's called Postmates.
Postmates, yeah, maybe. Yeah,
but every day.
Because I'm gonna keep it all the way. It's Postmates, but I'm gonna keep it all the way a buck. Like I'm not a big fan of like delivery, because you hear like some of the horror stories with some of these guys, like especially third-party delivery systems. Like I barely would trust like a delivery person who works for the restaurant. I don't trust some rando person who just drives down, picks some shit up, and brings it to my house. They be in there drinking on my drink, spitting on my shit. Like, you know.
But that is true. That is true, James. There's been situations where, okay, she was a young lady. I can forget where she was at, but she would always DoorDash. I don't know specifically DoorDash, but she would get her food delivered. And this guy started fancying her. And so he would always like stalk her area. So he knew her address because he's delivered there. And then one night he got a drink. She ordered a drink. He spiked it, waited for it to take effect, and he ended up breaking in and doing things to her. And I thought, what? Like, so that's another reason why I'm scared for delivery too. I'm like you, James. I don't really be trusting all. Thank God I got a child that can drive, so now he my delivery man. I just make him go get it and bring it.
Yeah, right. And save yourself $15 on that $30 Chick-fil-A bill.
Right. Like
in which case, I could just go ahead and get myself another meal. Why am I
right? Or
he
could. That's his built-in gas money. Okay, instead of me, You, mom, can I get till I get paid? Well, go get us something to eat. You take this because it don't take but $30 to fill his tank up anyway. So
Okay.
here, that's half a tank. There you go. Boom, bow.
Right. And I
Help
will say
me, help
this.
you.
I 100% agree with you on the fact because I said that from the beginning. Like, if my kids, I have zero problems making sure that my kids have. I have zero problems making sacrifices so my kids have. I will go without so that my kids can have something. I have zero problems with that. Where my problem comes in is the attitude of entitlement and the fact that
Yep.
you think you somehow deserve to have this thing. And even worse, the fact that you think you deserve it without ever asking me or talking to me about it. I
Right.
can't lie about it. I can't, because again, it's not just the pride fact of I'm not going to let you use me, but it's the reality of what am I doing as a parent if I'm teaching you that's how you can move through life? Because you
Right.
can't move through life like that. You can't go out and run up a bill and be like, you know what? I'm gonna go to Ruth Chris or a bunch of steaks and shit, and then I'm gonna get a bunch of sides, appetizers, booze, and then when the bill come, be like, oh, I ain't got it. Y'all just gonna have to figure it
Right.
out and think you walking out of there. No, I'm not helping you.
Right.
So you about to learn
Exactly.
today. You about to learn today. Because this is gonna be a hard lesson for you. Good luck. Keep your right up. Don't go to sleep and don't drop the soap. Because
As my mama was telling y'all, you better take a toothbrush.
right. And like I said, my mom would have told me straight up, like, don't even bother calling my ass from the jailhouse. Because you
That
just
part.
wasted that phone call. You need to call somebody gonna come get you.
Oh my God. Your mom is funny. That sounds just like my mom.
Yeah, you need to call somebody to come get you because I'm not coming. I mean, I appreciate you letting me know that where you at. But I'm not coming
Tell
down.
me, thank you for letting me know what's going on, but
Yeah.
no.
On the door and that's it. Like, okay, we can lock the house up because we ain't expecting nobody else come in through the night. Because you apparently have other plans. Good luck. You know what I mean?
Come
No.
on, he's occupied.
Right. James gonna be staying with friends tonight. Shit. You know what I mean? No, we're not doing that. We are not doing that. Nope. And like I said,
That is hilarious.
I'm not going to jail.
Your mom sounds like she was a hoot. Her mama, I don't know, James. Your mama, my mama might be Gemini twins or something because sounds just like my mama.
He said that's how she break it down. I'm telling you. Because they came up, because where your people from originally? You said they down in North South Carolina?
North Carolina. We are originally from New Bern, North Carolina.
New Bern? Okay, I'm gonna ask my dad because I had people in North Carolina too on my dad's side.
Yeah, we're East Coast. Basically, they went up and down the coastline, and then they ended up settling in Pitt County, 1900.
Okay.
So they migrated from New Bern, then they went to Kinston, and then Kinston they went to Bethel, from Bethel, Tarboro. Like all of these towns are boom boom, like the next town over, the next town over, the next town over.
So it was like slow moving. It was just like,
yeah,
we're gonna be here for a little while. Then we're gonna ease on out of when the sun go down, we easing up out of this spot. I gotta check because like there's a good possibility. Like I always say, like, especially when you talk about like southern region, I have a bunch of people that I've met later in life that I was related to in some crazy way. Because
that'll be so dope. Talking about cousin Pete. If you're gonna be cousin Pete at the family reunion.
Right. As long as they got the ribs ripping, I'm there, baby. I'm rolling.
Right. Right. The barbecue and the ribs. That's mandatory. And the chicken, that's mandatory.
Oh, that's right. That's right. The barbecue.
If you don't have that, just don't invite me. Don't invite me if you ain't got a barbecue chicken and ribs. Yeah,
right.
I don't think I'm gonna make it.
And then string beans. Oh man, what I had a taste for, and I'm sorry for anybody who watching this who don't understand. Some good cabbage.
We did that 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Right before we went on vacation, fried cabbage with sausage and peppers and onions.
Yeah, if you don't know nothing about cabbage, son, boy, they'll change your life.
Yes, cabbage. Sir. Fried up with a little tablespoon of bacon grease.
Yeah. It'll kill you. But shoo, you be happy
Every
going.
now and again. Now, don't eat it every day.
Yeah,
You
yeah. I
know,
mean, I
once
wouldn't switch out no
twice a
garlic
month.
for it. Like, don't be like, oh, I'm gonna just put this greens on my plate. It's green,
But
but you ain't gonna
it's
make it.
smothered down in a lot of unhealthiness. But it's
Right, right.
yummy.
But that's what they call flavor. Like that's what they call that. You know what I mean? That's what they call
Right. You
flavor.
know, that's something Cody don't like in his food.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you mean Mr.
Seasoning.
Brixton? You know what I mean? I saw him cooking on the grill. My man was burning shit up. Like I was like, how you
Like
have
straight out of the pack and onto the grill. I'm like, look at this nasty.
not a
I ain't
he had
washed
a salt
nothing.
stick in his hand.
Yeah.
Season. My man ain't put no salt on them shits. Like
Salt and pepper at least. Come on,
right,
man.
right. SPG all day, like salt, pepper, garlic, something. Man, you ain't
Something.
even with salt. Like, what are we doing? And then you burn
Right.
the hell out of it. So no, you got
Cooking
steak
it too
like
fast.
this. It's gonna be incredible. And next thing you know,
I said,
everything in the grill on fire.
yes, like, oh my God, talking about some steak. And I said, Cody, you couldn't pay me $1 million to eat nothing he cooked.
No, no,
Nothing.
no.
I said that meat probably just a pink in the middle or nasty.
Yeah, yeah, it's probably burnt on the outside, so the shit'll break your teeth. Like you definitely cracking crowns eating them steaks. But then
Right.
inside, you have nothing but a cola. So you will be sitting on a porcelain, throne
You're
for
going to the hospital.
yeah,
Like my
you
mom
turn
would say,
your
you're going to
inside.
the hospital.
He was like, yeah, this food gonna last all week. That food ain't gonna last 5 minutes because you got charcoal bricks on your damn grill. At this point,
Yeah.
I don't know what you doing. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why you don't like your kids. That's what they should have told them. They should have called DHS just for that. I don't know why you hate these kids. You gonna force them to eat some steak? Are you crazy? You can't do that
Oh
to children.
man. I'm telling you. Cause look, my dad is from Texas, right? And I remember the first time I saw him use hickory wood on a grill. And baby, I was so skeptical. I'm looking at him like, wait, whoa.
Right.
Where the charcoal's at? No charcoal?
Oh,
He
steak
talking about this
barbecue?
hickory wood. This better than charcoal. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. But baby, when I tell you I taste that rib with that hickory wood, good gracious sake.
I'm telling you, I'm a stick burner too now. I like I say, I'll stick burn. I smoke. I use charcoal if I'm like straight because I do barbecue. I can't say I'm grilling because I don't do the propane. I do
Gotcha.
charcoal, and if I'm doing a smoke, if I'm smoking some meat or whatever food, absolutely hickory, cherry wood,
Yeah.
mesquite. Oh, that takes
Yep.
it to another level when you put
Yeah.
that wood on there. And Texas, you said your daddy from Texas.
My dad's from Texas. Yep.
Yeah, I've been trying to talk my wife into going to Texas for I don't know how long. I want to go down there just to visit because I want to try some steaks. I want some brisket. You know, I'm getting hungry just sitting there talking about this shit.
Right. I was gonna say, cause what I'm finna go bite on, cause I'm hungry now.
Right. I done did it. You know what I mean? But yeah,
done had my little protein shake tonight, but I'm a little hungry.
right. Man, one of these sausages. But yeah, I mean, because Texas is like, if you're a beef lover, Texas is the Mecca.
Yeah, and that beef is so fresh. Like you can tell it's from the farm to your table because it's when we was there in September and I forgot, it had been a while since I've been to Texas and I'm like, bro, I was like, I don't know, I overestimated myself because I couldn't even. I'm like, that food, you take a couple bites of it, you're full.
Yeah. Because they don't have none of the preservatives and none of that stuff in it to try to make it last. None of the color stuff. So yeah, it takes a lot to put a steak on a plate. But I'm telling you, I want to go down there. I just want to go down there, hit some of the hot spots, get some food. I might have to hit you up, find out what because when I go on vacation places like that, especially in America, not so much overseas. I like to go to the places that the locals go.
Yeah.
Not so much the touristy spots, if you dig what I'm saying. Like you go to
that's how I am too.
Yeah, I grew up in Philly, and they got places that are like, oh, if you want to come to Philly, go to Pat's or Geno's for like a Philly steak. I mean, that's okay for tourist stuff because you come into the city, your palate, your stomach might not be ready for a real steak.
Right.
I get it. But if you want some real stuff, go to where the people from the city at. Because that takes you go down there, the place gonna look burnt out. It's gonna look like they had a
You
fire.
might have to step over a couple of winos while you go, but it's worth it.
Right. But when you get in there, it's gonna change your life.
You know that's what I say. Well, the outside don't look like much, but just trust the process, okay?
Right. Oh,
You gotta trust the
girl ain't know how
process.
to burn. Like she will tear your ass up. I'm telling you, don't do it. Just don't look in that dead eye she got. But she is, she's a phenomenal. you know, what I mean.
Because in Philly, when I went to Philly, I think we ate at Ishkabibbles.
Okay, Ishkabibbles. I'm familiar with them.
Now we ate there. That's the only place I ate in Philly. But the only reason why I wanted to go because that's where on Living Single, Max said she loved Ishkabibbles.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, let's go to Ishkabibbles. That's the only place I knew.
Yeah, there's a few places like Kevin Hart likes Max's. That's down in North Philly. That's where they shot Creed at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's another place. Angelo's in South Philly. They bake all their bread fresh in the morning. So all their rolls and stuff are made every day. And then their steaks are fresh cut.
Nice. So, Angelo's. I gotta write that now because
South Philly.
I'll probably be up that way over the summer. I got a friend up there that I've been promising to come see for the last 7 years.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna finally get up there this summer.
Okay. Let me know. You know what I mean? Because I'm always down for a good steak. Man, I ain't gonna don't tell nobody.
Right.
I love the like I said, I'm trying to go to Texas. I want to see what they talk about with some of them ribeyes and some of them tomahawks.
The tomahawk. I was gonna say the tomahawk. You'll probably want to try a tomahawk. Now, don't hurt yourself trying to eat that steak because
they ain't gonna get me.
I like to kill myself, my 13-year-old self, the first time I went.
Right.
And Jesus, it's like you said, the brisket, the tomahawk, the Angus beef there is also off the chain.
Oh, okay.
Like I'm talking. Like, is this? Let me check, make sure this stuff is cooked because this is too fresh.
Right. It don't taste right. Yeah.
It don't taste right. If this don't taste right, Granddaddy. There ain't nothing wrong with it. That's that old fresh. That's that old fresh beef there. That beef don't change a lot of hands.
Yeah. This is like literally like we could look down the street and see where this cow came from. You know what I mean?
Literally.
We know the owner.
Right.
Because
that's the whole barter system over there. Like, because my grandparents' farm was there. Well, my grandfather, he was from Texas, and then my grandmother was from North Carolina. His family's from Texas. So where my granddaddy's specialty was fruits, vegetables, his neighbors was, like you said, cattle and beef.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had another neighbor, his specialty was pork. He did the pork, the pigs. And so, okay, my grandfather's name was JD. All right, JD, I got, 50 pounds of this. Okay, Elroy, I got 50 pounds of, produce for you. Like they would, instead of them going to the store, they traded amongst themselves. And I'm like, okay, I guess that works because you're getting pigs from him and then you're getting beef from him and then you're giving both of them, your excess produce. So they got meat all went along.
Right.
So, and that's another thing too. In Texas, you see a lot of farmers markets.
Right. Yeah,
a lot of the produce stands.
Farmers markets and
like
you drive down like the highways and stuff. Now have like fruit stands and shit like that.
Fruit stands, yep, fresh eggs, all that. You all of that is. I'm like, oh yes, this is right up my alley.
Yeah, you know what? I've been loving and it's crazy too because I like fruit. I'm a fruit guy, and I've been eating these oranges, and I've been telling my wife, I'll be peeling them. I'm like, you want me to peel you one, girl? No, thank you. And I be eating them. I'm like, this shit is delicious.
I'm telling you.
But if you can get somewhere where you can get something, and again, this kind of even speaks to like what you were saying about like the beef and stuff. If you can get fruit from a farm as opposed to like, I know shade on grocery stores, you do what you can do. But if you can get it from a farm, it does taste different. Like
Yep.
I got a pair from some pears. I had a hanker for some pears. I went down, got it from the supermarket. I was like, these pears is bland as hell. I was
Or
hard as shit, no juice, nothing. I was like, I'm eating a rock. This is ridiculous. I went over to my dad's house. He hit a farmer's joint, had some pears. I was like, Dad, let me get 2 of them because I have a hanker for some pears. He said, cool. I took them pears. When I say them shits was so juicy, I felt like I was
melted in your mouth.
I felt like I was biting into a pitcher of juice. Like
Mhm.
that thing was so crazy. I was like, these pears are so delicious. It's insanity how good these pears are. And it's just because they was fresh off a tree.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they didn't go through a lot of the processing. But
Yep.
yeah, absolutely. I'm a big fan of the like the farmers market and stopping getting and just patronizing them because it's local farms and it's not big ass, corporate farms or whatever.
Yeah, to inject them that mess with all sorts of foolishness that you don't even know what you eat. That ain't real cabbage they putting in there. That's that wax mess because that's why when you Saturday when I called in on the show and I was out in the stores getting my plants and stuff. I grow a lot. Everything that I can grow at home, I grow at home. Like potatoes, my strawberries, cucumbers, tomatoes, onions, peppers, my herbs, my mints. I grow all of that myself.
Okay. That's smart actually. That's real smart. Especially now when you have like tariffs on everything and food prices are so high. If you can grow your
Yeah.
own food, you save yourself.
But you know why those prices are steady going up? Because the people that harvest them are scared to go out in the fields and work because they're gonna round them up and take them.
Right.
So now you got this field full of potatoes
Just
where just
riding.
riding.
Yeah,
You
taking the L. And like I just happened to be out today. We were riding around and we're not that far from like places where they have ranches and stuff like that. And I've seen quite a few places like big spreads, 39, 49 acres, 50 acres. And they're up for sale now.
Yeah.
Because they just can't afford to stay.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty sad.
It is. It really and truly is.
Yeah.
And then you got these people like these 2 girls. Go out there and dig some potatoes and get your $800. Listen, I pulled tobacco. I detailed some corn. I dug. I pulled cucumbers for pickling Mount Olive. That's a town in North Carolina that's famous for the pickles. Listen, I have done it all, and I promise you, you can work 2 weeks in the tobacco field and have $1,000. You can have $400 for your hair, and another $600 to go club and party and buy bottles with.
Right.
The problem is they don't want to get out there and work and go get it. Right. It's work out there, trust me.
Yeah, but the problem though, we're gonna keep it all the way a buck. And this is what I was saying, even about like when they were talking about Tater Farms. No disrespect to Janelle or Maddie or Caleb or anybody down there trying to do it. I've always said that I respect farmers because my people down in Georgia, they have farms, and that's hard work.
Yes, it is.
That's hard work. That's not I'm gonna go outside and hang out and the heat is gonna get to me and I'm tired. No, you are out there busting your ass in the heat, in the weather. But you are working from the time you get up to the damn near the time you go to bed.
And you're
gonna be ass whipped tired. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna feel like you just fought 10 guys tired. So yeah, when they say like, oh, it's gonna be easy, y'all can come down and get this job. People ain't ready for that type of work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're not conditioned for it no more. That's what I told my son. I said, now I know how to get out there and work, but see, y'all out there with hoodies and Crocs on, see, that's that foolishness.
Right. You ain't gonna make 10 minutes. You gonna be burnt up. And you're
gonna have a heat stroke.
Out. You know, if your footwear is the most important shit you gonna have on that day.
That part and some on top of your head. I remember 2 summers ago when we went down and I had my dog. My dogs are even entitled now. I took them down that North Carolina heat for one day, but I had one of my dogs like to have a heat stroke. I said, "Oh Lord, got to take her to the vet." That's my dog. I said, "Now I remember dogs used to stay outside all day, every day."
Right. Yeah,
now these suckers so spoiled. My dog, I'm talking about, she legit had a heat stroke and she was out there in the heat for one day. Because we went to the country. We went because my grandmama's family's farm is still down there.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, I'm gonna show the kids, like, you know, a day in the life that I went through.
Mhm.
And I had them kids out there. We was out there pulling plants and pumping water from the well. And I had the dogs out, you know, had the dogs out there with us. The dog had a damn heat stroke.
Mm.
I said, Lord have mercy.
Like, I'm catching the vapors, dog. Yeah, I mean, somebody get my fainting couch. This is ridiculous. What are we doing?
I'm like, but my son said, Mama, and honestly, that gave him so much more respect for. He said, okay, now I understand. Now I get why you are the way you are with certain things. Because
Mhm.
I'm a firm believer in not wasting food. I'm a
Right.
firm believer in not sitting up here with every light in the house on and you in one room, everybody in one room. You're wasting and you're costing me money.
Yeah, got the TV going. Be like, what, that TV in there watching itself? Like, he'll turn that damn TV
Yeah.
off.
TV on, Alexa on,
Right.
in every room of the house, and everybody control and everybody looking down in their phone. If
Right.
y'all don't go and turn my lights off, you know, but I think that gave a lot of appreciation. My son, like he said, well, Mama, you did this every day. I said every single day. We would get up at 4:30, have breakfast. We would
Mhm.
go out in the fields. We'd take out at 12 o'clock when the high noon. We'd take an hour, rest up, eat up, recharge, get a little shade. I said then by 2:30 we was back in the fields until about 7 o'clock.
Right.
He said, "Well, I don't know how you did it, Mama." I said, "We did it every day, every summer."
Like you said, I don't know how you did it because they say go out there and do it. Ain't nobody
Yeah,
volunteer. There wasn't no
I took
choice.
him in the tobacco field and showed him how to do the tobacco.
Oh,
He
okay.
did one leaf. He told me, my hands hurt. My hands cramped up. See my arm? I can't move it. My shoulder dislocated. I said, Tyler, you only did one leaf.
Yeah, you're supposed to be in there filling bags, man. Like, you talking
Yeah. I was like, he said, you would have that sack. I said, you drug the sack with you.
right.
And they'd weigh it at the end of the day, and you got paid per how much you picked. Same with cucumbers.
Yeah, exactly. And they work your ass, like especially the tobacco farms, because they about that money.
Oh yeah, tobacco and cotton. I said, now I ain't pick no damn cotton now. You couldn't pay me enough to pick no cotton.
Too close to home, like you.
Yeah, I got a little standards, a little more now. I wouldn't pick no cotton. I did corn, cucumbers, tobaccos, potatoes, peanuts, and carrots.
Okay.
Now I didn't go near with no cotton. I didn't touch no cotton.
Yeah, cotton is bad too because that'll rip your hands up. Like that cotton plant is rough. That's a rough plant.
Oh yeah,
Get up
definitely.
and pull that cotton out of there. And like you said, there's a historical reference as to why I would be hesitant to do it. But
Yeah.
I've seen cotton plants, and that's the bullshit. Like I couldn't do it. Like because you really need some gloves because them damn things are relentless.
They need some gloves. I'm telling you. Yes, sir.
Bloody, like you can't even use. Like man, where's all your cotton, Jay? Man, I use that shit. My hands was bleeding. I done used them as cotton balls. I poured some alcohol on the mugs and I put them shits to work. Like you crazy?
I'm telling you.
You don't let
But
me
you
get
know
out
what?
of here.
Right. No, master. I could not today. My stomach hurt.
Like, you know, they fought a war over this shit. I'm just trying to tell you.
Right.
Yeah, literally
went to war over cotton.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, King Cotton was king. That's actually the foundation of like financial foundation of the country. Really?
Yeah, cotton and tobacco.
Yep. Yeah, tobacco was another big one. And
Cotton
tobacco
and
actually is running a lot today too. It's not as well or outspoken as it once was because there was a time when it was like everybody talks about pharmaceuticals now, but there was a time when people talked about big tobacco the same way they talk about pharmaceutical companies, you know, because they were running the board. Like they couldn't stop me.
Absolutely. It was a monopoly.
Yeah.
No other crop could beat it at one point. That's why a lot of those big time tobacco farmers, they opened up a lot of like the universities. They were funding the schools.
Right.
Especially like Chapel Hill, North Carolina State, Duke, all those colleges was built off tobacco farmers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then they were also, unironically, a lot of the studies, health studies, were also coming out of some of those universities.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Not saying that there was a conspiracy or nothing, because lo and behold, I would never say and try to slander one of them powerful ass companies. Please don't come after me, because I have no money. You sue me, you sue them for practice. I'm just telling you.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
you guys are getting nothing. I'm just telling you. But yeah.
Yeah.
The tobacco companies was gritty back in the day. They was something else. They used to call them the evil empire, because they was deep.
But they had too much money. They had too much money. I
Too much
know a
money, too
family
much
back in
power.
North Carolina that was real. They was real big with the tobacco. And they were because I used to babysit for when I was in high school. I would babysit for the family or whatever. And it's crazy now that this man is our president, but I vividly remember them hosting like dinner parties and the current president being in attendance.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, because he, that's when he was swindling everybody out of their money. And but I'm like, I remember him being there like in attendance to their like dinner parties and stuff. I was like, that's wild that he's now the president. Like, that's crazy. But them families had that kind of money. They was rubbing elbows with, people like him.
Yeah. I mean, we're gonna keep it all the way a buck. He wasn't the only president down there though.
No, oh no. I know this particular family, he was one of the ones that I've seen. Okay. But what's the he just passed. Jimmy Carter. He was another one that used to be at these people's dinner party.
Yeah, because he was a farmer too. He's a peanut farmer.
Yeah, down in Georgia, right?
Yep. He had to sell his peanut farm when he became president, unironically.
That's crazy.
They was like, oh no, he might be down there trying to make some money off them peanuts. He might be in his office.
Right.
And wow, how the great have fallen. But yeah, him, George H. W. Bush, he was tied in with a lot of the tobacco people. Reagan was tied in with some of the tobacco people. Over in California, he was going back and forth. Yeah, so I mean, this shit was deep.
I don't know if you heard of the blunt, because now they're into gas, like Blunt's gas.
Right.
They do like propane and gas and stuff, but that was one of the bigger families in North Carolina, the Blunt family.
No.
I said, okay.
Yeah, making that good money. Yeah, they made that money that if you woke up with half that money, you don't know. I wouldn't even know what to do with it.
Right. You will have no choice but have to give it away.
Right.
That much money will make you lose your mind for real.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna be so worried that people gonna be trying to take. Like that's gonna be your listen. I ain't even get a fraction of what them folks got. And when I tell you these folks has been worrying my soul for the last 7 months of my life, and I said, Lord, I could only imagine what somebody that get $1 million go through.
Yeah. That's why you hit that lottery, you hide. You know what I mean? Because everybody you ever met is gonna come after you. Man, remember I gave you that $3 in kindergarten? I'm gonna need that back plus interest. You know what I mean? Everybody coming.
You got to hide. Yes, I'm telling. I've been hiding, James. That's why I've been hiding.
Yeah. Because I mean, even with like understanding, like some of the things that you were talking about before, like I too, and my family, we had some people would pass, and there was some money available. And some horrible things happen. You know what I mean?
I'm telling
you. Like some horrible things have happened around like that dollar bill. Like money, they say money changes you. I think money doesn't change you. I think money just reveals who you are. You know what I mean? It gives you the ability to be.
But also it reveals who your circle is too, because what happened? Ain't everybody mad at me right now. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's you. That's not me. I'm the same person.
Because they say that like, oh, money changes you. Money don't change you. In many cases, money doesn't change you. It just changes the people around you.
Yes.
And how they view you and how they take you. So if you have a good amount of money and say like just basic things, like you have a group of friends, you guys all used to go to the bar together or the club or the restaurant, and the check would come and you guys would all divvy it up and pay for it. Everything was cool, no problems, no fuss, no muss. Or maybe the card would get passed around and one person
Right.
would pay this week, next week somebody else pay. Cool. When you have money, a significant amount of money, everybody expects your ass to pay.
Every time.
Yeah. And I'm not
And it's
ordering
like,
that well liquor, that shit I used to pay for when I would order or when I'm buying it. I'm looking at getting cramps in my arms trying to point to the top shelf. I want that dusty one up there that nobody else touched. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. God knows, I'm telling you, I'm talking about, oh my goodness. I'm like, what's wrong with these people?
Mhm.
You can't even buy a pack of gum. Can't do nothing with money. I'm so sick of hearing it. Bruh, it's
How you
a
gonna be
pack
spending
of
your money
gum.
like that? Like,
Daggone. Must be nice. This the best one though, James. Must be nice, honey. What? You got the big pack of juicy fruit. You didn't get the little one with the 5 sticks in it. You got the great big one.
right,
Girl,
right.
this thing was $1.09. What are you talking about?
I'm just
I
saying you
scraped
doing
that out the
too much.
change in the ashtray.
Right, right. You doing too much. Like, what are you talking about?
It is a pack of gum. No, literally a pack of gum. Can't do nothing with money, can
Don't
It's
want to
50
carry
people
it.
in here, so I bought the big pack in case everybody wanted some.
Right, right. Well, I just didn't want. I know I'm gonna eat this, and I don't want to come back tomorrow. Is that
Right.
okay? And by the way, what difference does it make to you? It's not like I'm asking you to pay for it.
I'm telling you, I'm talking about the boy, these folks something else. And especially we don't went on this trip. But this trip was paid for a whole year ago before I even knew about this. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
Girl, if y'all don't leave me alone.
Right.
If y'all don't, well, you know, so and so lights is cut off, and you know you could have gave her a couple dollars. Wait, first of all, I ain't giving her nothing. She still owed me $800.
Right, right.
I'm finna serve papers on her.
Right. Yeah, here's my favorite. You ever have somebody call you up and like, hey, you pick up the phone, what's going on, man? Yeah, man, do I owe you any money? Why? Man, I was just wondering if you could, like, first of all, if you got to ask me if you owe me money, you probably owe me money.
You probably owe me money. You know you do. You just trying to see if I remember or not.
Right, right. Or if I'm gonna hold it against you, I'm gonna bring it up.
Right. They do that. I be like, yep, you sure do.
Right. If you gonna ask me for it, just go ahead and ask me for it, so that way we can go ahead and have a conversation. I mean, we ain't gotta sit here and try to stroke each other off. You just ask me, and if I'm gonna give it to you, I'm gonna give it to you. If I'm not, I'm not. Like, it is what it is. But you're not gonna talk me into it. And you damn sure ain't gonna fool
that
me,
part.
you know.
That part. That's how they do you, James. That's how they people. I'm telling you. That's why my son is in North Carolina now. He went last night.
Okay.
I ain't going. I said, I ain't going. Them people don't work. They done tore my nerves up. That I made my ass itch. No, I'm not going.
They done shopping you down to the nub.
Yeah, and like I told him, I said nothing but like you said, come on, let's go over to the flea market. Let's go over here. And my sister is famous for I left my purse in the car, and she'll get a cart full of shit and walk the fuck off at the register. Oh, well, pay for this until I get to the car. I get back to you when we get to the car.
Yeah, I give it back to you. Somehow it never seemed to get back to you. I said, get lost. Somebody get lost somewhere in translation. What happened to that
part?
I couldn't find it. The GPS must have broke.
I'm telling you, like, you knew we was coming in this store and you knew you was gonna pick up a cart full of stuff. You forgot your purse. Well,
Right.
go ahead and get it. I'll wait right here until you go ahead and get it.
Right.
Well, never mind. Don't worry about it. Just put my stuff back. Oh, okay. Well, she ain't getting that, sir. You can go and ring that right there up.
Yeah, yeah. Like, I see you said put it back, but I didn't see you turn around and put any of it back.
Yeah. Then you got attitude for the rest of the day.
Right, right. So they're watching
you around here slamming doors. I don't care.
Right. I can't do this for us. I can't do this for us. Not every time. Not every time.
Not every time. Come on now. Come on, man. And well, then my sister, and she's the town cry of the family. Because if you do anything for her, she gonna call 15 other people. And Tammy done bought me this and bought me that. Now you got my nieces on the phone. Then you got my nephews on the phone, my brothers. Well, there you could have told me y'all was going on a shopping trip. I'd have went too.
Right. Well,
See,
since
now
you
you obligated to take everybody. See, that's why I don't do nothing for you. Because
yeah,
you run your mouth too much.
since you took them, you know, I might need some stuff too. Maybe we could go down there together.
Yeah. Now you got everybody. Lord, James,
Right.
remember when people was getting those pandemic food stamps?
Yeah.
Now I ain't even gonna lie, I did apply and I got them too because I was out of work. Man, them people put almost $3,000 worth of food stamps on my car,
Mm,
right? And it hit when I was in North Carolina. That's when I was down there taking care of my mom.
right.
And I'm like, oh my goodness, yeah, all right, I'm gonna look out for my sister. I'm gonna look out for my brother. James, I looked up. I had cousins that I hadn't seen since the family reunion in 1999. Hey, cuz, I talked to your sister. Well, I'm doing bad right now. If you can get me a couple packs of meat. And I'm like, girl, who is you?
Right. Well, let me update you on what's happening in the world. Everybody doing bad right now. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm
That's a state
saying?
of grace, right? State of position. What are you talking about? You doing bad? Everybody doing bad. I'm doing bad. You doing bad. We all doing bad.
Everybody.
Yeah.
I was literally out of work and I had left. I left here for Mother's Day that year. And my mom didn't pass away until the very end of July. So from May to July, I didn't have a job.
Yeah. And that's the
I
thing
don't
too.
recall not nail one of y'all coming over here. I mean, we ate rice for a whole week and a half. Nothing but rice.
Right.
Didn't have no. I don't recall nobody bringing a sausage, hot dog, hamburger, nothing up here to me and my children.
we have a slice of bologna between none of us.
You know what I'm saying? I was so mad at my sister. I'm talking about. Ooh, I was like, why would you do that? Well, I didn't tell nobody but Jackie, and because I know she. But that was your blessing, and that was a blessing for me, and and I passed the blessing on to you.
Right.
That was not your call to call everybody in this doggone. See, this is why I don't do nothing for you. You talk too much.
And now you got me stretched out because everybody thinking, and that's the thing too, is that they're because, and again, this actually ties back into the whole video thing. It turns into a thing of entitlement. Because you help this person, you have to help me too. Because you
Yeah,
have it, you have to give it to me too. But like I said, it's don't let the smooth taste fool you. Just because people walking around and they not looking like they hurting and struggling, ain't their clothes ain't ripped off their back and they don't look like they rolled in a mud pile in order to come out. You don't know what's going on in their finances.
right,
You know what I mean? Not everybody carries that same burden the same way, you know?
right.
Like it is what it is.
That's
Like you said,
right.
there's people who haven't worked, they get laid off their job. You can't tell that they not working right now. I mean, unless you catch them coming out the unemployment office or you see them coming out of a job interview or something. You
Right.
don't know what they doing. They just but they ain't running around telling nobody either about how much.
And I see why they don't, because you got these town cry people like to put your business out there for everybody. Now you didn't tell them last week when we ate rice all week long. You didn't tell them that though.
Yeah. But
But
I
you told
needed that.
them, yeah. I'm like, oh my gosh, I was so agitated with my sister. But I have learned things like that. Certain people I know who not to tell
Mm,
because it's gonna be all over front page news by the time you take a shower and dry off. You got 109 missed calls, 3,000 text messages,
yeah. Yeah.
and then the Facebook messages. Hey cuz, hey sis, hey friend.
Yeah, right.
Like I said, people I haven't seen that girl. I hadn't seen that girl since 1999. She probably weighed 100 pounds then. And she come up there like a beluga whale. She covered all the stuff. Who is you? I don't know you.
Yeah, right. Hey, twin. Like what twin?
Tell on your sister. Your sister said that you was, blessing the family. No.
Yeah, right. The family.
My mom been sick for the last 6 months and you ain't even brought an apple over here?
Right.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, sir.
Well,
I
I'll
packed
be
me and my kid. We got up out of there. We got up out of there so fast. I said, let me take these this car back to Maryland where it belongs.
right. Apparently, my driveway is calling me, so I'm gonna go ahead answer
Mama
that
will be
call.
back in a couple of days, but I got to go home.
Right. Like I see you when I get back. Don't tell nobody I'm coming. Just
Right, that part. And
keep
that's exactly how it went too, John. I'll be back. I don't know when I'm coming back, but don't let nobody know. And I
right.
was back for 2 weeks and didn't nobody know.
I'm flying way under the radar. Because like I said, I
Oh
can't
yeah,
keep
you
having
got
these
to.
conversations because sooner or later, one thing is most likely gonna happen. I'm gonna snap out and then I'm gonna say some shit, and then you gonna have to deal with the fallout because I
Yep.
can't do
Then
no
you're
dumb
gonna be
stuff all
villain
the time,
number one.
right? I can't do
And
dumb
that's
shit all
basically
the
how
time.
it goes, James. Nail on the head. Cause then you gotta start cussing people out. Like, just this time to talk to people. That's what they're saying about me right now. This time she talk to people. She just mean. She just mean.
Like I'm not mean, I'm
Yeah, cause y'all
honest,
calling me.
right?
From day to I'm talking about from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed, somebody called needing something. And
Right.
I'm sick of y'all. That's what I thought, oh, I'm sick of y'all. I told my son, no, you go ahead, have fun. Just bring me back some barbecue and a couple, go to the Piggly Wiggly. He got my list. He know what to get.
Right.
Bring my little box back. But other than that, I know I ain't going.
Right. And when you see people and they ask about me, tell them I say, hey, and just keep
Tell
it
him I
pushing.
said, hey, and I'm at work. I'll
Right.
call them later.
Yeah, right. Like, yeah, she cry every day
But
because she ain't got no money. Oh, she okay. Okay. I guess I
yeah,
leave her
I said,
alone
then
now.
we sitting up here, we loan everything out, then we broke, ain't got nothing, and got bills due and hiding cars and stuff.
Right.
I can't call none of them to get no help.
Right. Like I'm trading
Well,
shit
now
in the
that you
store
can, these
because the
cars
tow
got them
man might
trackers
be
on them,
there.
so you can't hide them.
Yeah, right. The tow man might be at the damn store, be waiting outside my job when I come out,
Right, that's what I'm saying. You got to swap cars with people because you can't call none of them. And I ain't got it, man. You ain't never got it. I'm like, what, Craig? Hate being around a bunch of broke ass people because
Yeah,
y'all get
yeah,
on my nerves.
yeah. And everybody got high hopes. What do you call it? Champagne taste and beer pockets.
Yeah, exactly. And you didn't get mad at you because you ain't got it. What? What?
Right. I don't understand why you struggling. What do you mean? Like we were struggling.
Right.
We worked the
Then
same
you
job. Like what are you talking
then
about?
you just go on a trip. What that got to do with anything?
Right. You mean the trip I paid for? Yeah. Like how I choose to spend my money is how I choose to spend my money.
Yes, like I budgeted. While you was sitting there getting hair and nails done, I went 3-4 months without getting hair and nails and feet and stuff done.
Right, right,
You see?
right.
Sacrifice.
And the craziest part about that too is that
Right.
the same people who will sit there and complain and talk about how much you have and how you selfish for doing for yourself will be the same people are mad that you're doing something. Will be the same people that was making fun of you while you were sacrificing so that you could do that thing. You
Right.
know what I mean? Like, oh,
Yeah.
you looking
God know
tacky.
your hair.
Why you walking
Yeah,
around
you
with
look
hair wrinkles?
homeless.
Yeah, because I'm saving for a trip. You know what I mean?
I'm saving for a trip.
I'm gonna go somewhere nice in a little bit. I'm gonna get out of here. But I'm blowing zip codes. That's what I'm doing.
Right.
You know. Yeah, but you looking tacky. You got on last year's sandals. Your hair is messed up. Like, come on now,
Right.
get it together. Walk around.
Nails chipped. That's
Okay,
fine. I listen, but when I go and lay on that beach,
right,
I'm gonna be put together.
right. When I'm sipping on that mai
So
tai,
don't worry about what I got going on.
I'm sipping on that mojito. I'm not even gonna give a shit what I look like. How about that? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not even gonna care what I look like because I'm gonna get toe up from the flow up, and I'm gonna enjoy the hell out of my vacation.
And
So
I'm telling you,
I don't know.
stay toe up too. I got the drink package. That's why I couldn't DoorDash no food, and I couldn't order out with y'all area. Oh, we ordering Chipotle for lunch. You want anything? No, ma'am. I brought my sandwich.
Right,
No,
right,
ma'am. I got my raviolis. No, ma'am. I bought my cereal.
right. I ordered it from. I made it at home. Probably tastes better than
You
that
know
you won't get anyway. And I saved a ton
that
of money.
part.
You know, I saved a ton of money. So, oh yeah, and that's the thing too.
Right, right, right.
What you got is how you're spending it. You know what I mean?
And
Because you
I
can
think
make
that's what. Yeah, that's what these people got to realize too. Because I went. You remember I went to the Chris Brown concert. Oh, them tickets was da 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 da. Da.
mm,
Okay, well, I went without a lot of stuff to get that ticket.
right, right,
So You know, when you was taking y'all was going to Great Wolf Lodge and Myrtle Beach and all that. I didn't go on those trips because I wanted to save my money so I could see Chris Brown. That's what
Right.
I did.
Right.
Now
Yeah.
you mad because you went to Myrtle Beach, spent all that money down there. Now you can't buy the tickets. Well, that's your fault. I ain't buy you no tickets.
Like we
Because
can't do
now I got to get my outfit together and get my hair and my nails done.
right. Because I can sparkle. You know what I mean? I might get
That part.
on stage for, you know.
Look, right. And I'm going. I'm going for the meet and greet.
Right. I got.
I've been changing my own oil, saving money for these tickets.
Right.
Yeah, I've been out there under the car changing my oil and changing tire, rotating my own tires. I've been doing all my maintenance on my car so I can afford these tickets.
Right.
I'm supposed to sacrifice so I can give to you. That's what I hear.
Right. I'm changing tires. You getting fresh tires. I'm down there at the junkyard.
Right. Yeah. Right. Give me a used tire.
Yeah, getting them burned out Cody Brown specials. Them bologna skin tires. And them blow them up. So, like, I'm down there with them shits. I said, risking my life so that you can have nice. No, I'm good. You
And
know,
I'm supposed to just hand it to you and not ask questions. Then they get an attitude when you ask them, well, what do you need the money for? Well, that I look, that ain't important. How the hell it ain't?
I'll tell you.
You want to take my money to go gamble and do stupid stuff with.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's easy to gamble with somebody else's money. You know what I mean? Like, because when you lose, it don't hurt as much.
No, that's crazy.
I'd have hated for them to take my money like that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you.
25 busted. Oh, damn. Oh, I would have hated for them to take my money because I worked hard for my shit. Like, what?
That's what I'm saying. Like, baby, I do you know the sacrifices and the mornings I sit in that parking lot before I walk into work and have a conversation with the Lord and have to go in and bite my tongue and be peaceful and not curse nobody out. And I'm supposed to just hand my paycheck. Okay.
Right.
Meanwhile, you laid in bed to 3 o'clock, farted all day long, got up, didn't take out no trash, just been laying home all day.
Yeah, right.
Ain't filled out a job application since they're gone president what her name? Since Obama was in office. Hell no, I ain't got no money for you. That's one of my brothers. Every other day he pay a phone. But sis, they gonna cut my phone off. Didn't you just tell me today Monday? You just you just told me that lie on Saturday.
Right. Why are you calling me? Should they cut your phone off? I need to call these people.
That's what I told them. I thought they were cutting your phone off Saturday. It's Monday. You still calling?
Right. Because apparently somebody need to get talked to because they not on their deed. They just let you make
I'm telling you.
phone calls.
I'm on the Wi-Fi. Now, James, they calling from the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I've heard that bullshit too.
I'm like, well, then you have a connection to where you can call and look for a job.
Right.
Call me and let me know what they say.
Yeah, right. I'll be a reference. Yeah, give him a job. He a good dude.
Yeah. You got my number? You got my number saved? Yeah. I tell him, call me.
Right. I didn't pretend to be the other job. Like, yeah, he was a good worker.
Yeah. You know how we do, James. Lord, he's trying to. Oh man, he was one of my best. You know, come on.
Oh,
y'all taking my best worker.
He a hard worker. Oh, show up on time. He just. Oh, I couldn't stop him from working. I had to fire his ass. He wouldn't leave the floor.
He about to get us fine. He working so many hours.
Right. He
got OSHA up in here.
Work off the clock. I said no.
I'm telling you. But people, yeah, it's the entitlement. And I mean, to a degree, you know, like I said, my kids are a little entitled. Because but I think that's just a personality thing. Because certain brands, listen, if you ask me to cook you, because I do a lot of cooking. Now, if you ask me, tell me, bake me baked macaroni and cheese. Okay, well, bring me the stuff and I'll do it. You come up in there with that low budget cheese, I'm gonna send you back.
Yeah, like this shit ain't gonna never melt. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What you think I'm working with? I don't have a volcano in my house. This
Now
ain't
I
gonna,
cook with this, but it ain't gonna taste like mine. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
this ain't gonna
Now,
melt like.
little things I do, but that just them girls out. Yeah, but I blame the mama.
Yeah,
Cause see, you been doing that. That you could tell this ain't their first rodeo.
yeah. And the problem with that too is the bill, and I think I said this earlier. Like the biggest problem with that is that the bill and the debt that they incur is only going to get bigger. So if you let them
Yeah,
slide with that 8, they're gonna come back and hit you with a 3. You let them go with that
right.
3. Next thing you know, and then sooner or later you're gonna get caught up in some shit where you can't pay they're gonna owe the wrong damn people too much money,
Yep.
or just owe people that you don't want to owe money to, because they playing game like
Hmm.
you out there playing games. These people, look, people ain't playing with their money. You the only one out here
Yeah.
fucking playing. Everybody else is serious as a heart attack about their money. And you out here playing, like you gonna get
Yeah.
laid out. You know what I
Cause
mean?
that stylist, that money that she made could have been the money to keep her car from being towed or to keep
Mhm.
her apartment or you just don't know. Just I don't know, James, if you've seen the story where up here in DC where the lady snatched that young girl, she beat the soup out of that girl. The little girl tried to run out on her.
Mm. I think I
It's
did hear
it's
about that case.
yeah. I'm like, and
Right,
that was right here in DC. I'm like, man, listen. And
right,
come to find out that stylist was about to be evicted and she did that girl hair at a discount because that was the amount she needed to, keep her place or whatever.
right. Well,
And
because
she
that's what I
tried to
was
run
saying
out
too
on her.
with these salons. Haircuts a little different, but with the salons, they can put serious time into doing your hair. And if they put that time into your hair, for every hour or 4 hours, 3, 4 hours you sitting in that chair, that's a butt that could have been sitting in that chair.
Yep.
And they could have been making that money. And then
Yep.
you deprive them of that opportunity, because the one thing they can't get back is time or opportunity with the people that they dealing with. So it's not a small loss. Like, that is not a small thing to
Yeah.
do that to a hairdresser. That is like, that's a big hit.
$400. That's a day's pay for some people.
Right, right. And
And you're gonna try to bail on them. But again, you've seen that situation where that happens, then the cops show up, they take these kids' sides. It's crazy.
mm, yeah, yeah. I look,
If you
I
can't
can't.
afford it, you keep your ass out of them folks' business. Like my mama
Right.
said, if you can't swing it, don't you jump on it.
Yeah, can't swing it, don't bring it. Because at the end of the day, like, I don't understand why you even, if you don't have the money, why even walk in the place?
Right.
You know what I mean? Why even walk in it? Just keep it pushing. I'm not gonna be sitting there knowing I left my wallet at home and I'm hungry and I'm gonna go sit at a
My sister.
restaurant for what?
My sister.
Torturing myself. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
yeah, we saw
Yeah. Embarrassing. But that's all I got, James. Like I said, yeah, no, that wouldn't have happened with my mama.
no.
It'd have been a whole nother story.
Yeah, there would have been a funeral procession after that. You know what I'm saying? They would have been. I'm telling you, they'd have been singing songs. Like, oh, why she do them like that? I'm telling you, that preacher
Like,
was like, that fool James went down into that store. When that woman stood up, she hit him with left hooks and right hooks, uppercuts and body blues. Like,
oh,
she,
hooks and haymaker.
I'm telling you, she slammed his ass into the concrete and tried to stomp his ass to hell. Like, you know what I mean? Like, shit. It would have been proud.
And well, you know what would have added salt to the injury? My mama probably would have sat there and got her own hair did and paid the folks and walked the hell off.
Yeah, right. Because I'm gonna be flying my picture. You know,
Right. Well, go on, trim me, hook me up
right.
for my mug
Tighten
shot. I want to be
up.
cute with my mug shot.
Go ahead and line me up, and the whole shit would have been, well, you gonna pay for yours, you ain't gonna pay for mine. Well, I got money.
Right.
That's the problem that you have. I have money, so yeah, I'm gonna get my hair done, and I'm gonna leave because I'm a paying custom. I don't know what you are. You know, what I
A
mean?
vagrant, as my mama would have called you, a vagrant. You ain't nothing but a vagrant.
They're taking advantage of these poor people. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here and let y'all take care of y'all business.
Right. Same time next week.
Yeah,
All
right.
right, girl. I'll see you next week.
Hey, let me go and get out of here. Mind if I take my car? Then thank you. There's some thieves around here. You know. There's people who
Especially watching the purse. Don't put my purse over there on that floor. Folks still around here. Folks
Yeah.
fingers sticky.
Yeah, right. They don't know the difference between mine and theirs. So yeah.
Yeah, because they have her phone.
Yeah. At the end, they said one girl was like, I'm gonna take your phone and sell your phone and pay the $800. No, you're not.
See, I listen. The fear, I was scared to say no to my mama when she would say do something. Let alone tell her I'm gonna take her property and sell it. Man. They need, you know what? They need to go down to the Big Mama house. That's what they need to go to Big Mama house. Cause that one choke, neck chop. Big Mama would have chopped her in her neck. She wouldn't have. You wouldn't even be able to talk for, I know, about 3 days.
Big Mom, why you do that? Well, even then, don't tolerate dumbass questions. You know why I did it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
yeah, send them on down to the Big Mama. Big Mama get them right.
Yeah, right. Take that.
Cause Big Mama didn't even have to say nothing. She would just look at you. I remember because my grandma was a pastor. She would be up there, and me and my cousins out there, we playing. And boy, and my grandma had a thick mustache too. Boy, you would look up there, and that mustache be pointing right at you, like, oh gosh.
Yeah, right.
She looking.
You think she see it, man? She's looking at us. She see it. Yeah, she see us.
She looking.
You think she gonna do it? You know she gonna do something because she's still looking at us.
Look how she looking. Look how that mustache curling up. We in trouble.
Right,
we in trouble.
You know that good eye is twitching, so yeah, we in trouble. Like, it's about to get
mouth
real.
balled up, and then if she point and do that little curl, that little finger, that come here.
Yeah.
Heartbeat in your feet, Lord, just pure dread. My cousin faked the Holy Ghost one time when my grandma got her in trouble. She had the Holy Ghost and everybody said, praise him, baby. Praise. Boy, when I tell you my grandma turned loose on her after that service, Lord have mercy.
All right, beat the devil out of her. Or the John, don't be scared now.
Right, because I'm going to get you.
Yeah, right.
Or the famous, wait till we get home.
Oh, shit, yeah, that was terrible. That was terrible. I'd rather get mine now. I want to get cashed up now. I don't want to wait.
The anticipation of what's to come killed you more than the whooping did.
Yeah. That long ass ride home, like that road ride took forever. Like, what the shit? You watching all
trying to be real nice,
sitting there looking like
Big Mama. I got your slippers, Big Mama. Here comes your tub that you soak your feet in, Big Mama. Big Mama, I washed the dishes and mopped the floor, Big Mama. Big Mama, I went on and got the eggs for tomorrow morning for breakfast, Big Mama. She the whole time, and you go in there, wash up, get in that bed, them covers come back.
Right,
you thought I forgot.
Yeah, right. Oh, you thought I was tripping. You thought you gonna call me a liar? I don't want to lie.
I don't play. That's what back then, James. When we had to scrub the floor with only your hands and then, man, I done scrubbed this whole house trying to get out of that damn whooping, and still got tore up.
Say no mercy, no relent. You know what I mean? No
I'm
pity.
telling you. Yeah, these kids, they don't. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Yeah, it's a different world.
It definitely is, James. So I'm gonna let you go.
All right. Well,
get these little rugrats ready for bed.
Yeah, thank you for calling. It was awesome talking to you. Had a lot of fun.
Always, Captain James. I said I'm gonna start calling you Captain James.
All right, Vacation Vixen.
All right. All right, James. Good talking to you. And tomorrow night too, right?
Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow night as well.
I will be there.
All right, check you later. Talk to you.
All right, good night.
All right, good night. Awesomeness. We had Megatron in the house. We had Darlene Hall left us a message, said, please play the song by Just Scrapping at beginning and end. We love it. Will do. Then we had Jody Periscala in the house with the $4.99 super chat. Said the word that bothers me in this is the use of the F word, especially women. No offense to anyone. I can dig that. Every now and again, I let the bad boy fly, though, just to keep my temperature up and to keep my blood flowing. But thank you so much, Jody Periscala. Let me give you a little something, something. Periscala. All right. Thank you so much. I'll play the song real quick. Then we get into, before we do, let's do the hearts in the chat. My screen is down, but we're going to send the hearts in the chat. This is a section we usually send out for people who need a little bit of encouragement. This is our way of saying, like, we got your back. You're going through some things. We with you. We riding with you. Hope you're doing well. Hope that everything turns out the way it's supposed to. Let's throw some hearts in the chat for those individuals. Then for specific folks, we have Jody Periscala, Carmel Cuties, Megatron, Miss Betty, and I can't get my, hold on one second. Miss Betty, Ty, Allison Gaines. Allison Gaines called into the show that they had excellent commentary during the round table. Big shout out to Allison Gaines. I know I'm missing some people. I'm sorry. The thing went down. My monitor went down. Been struggling. But so I'll give hearts in the chat for those individuals. Thank you so much for throwing that in. Let me throw some hearts in the chat too. It's real quick. Hey, where's it at? There we are. All right. Monster Free, what's going on? Nicole Aggie in the house. Brittany Not Brittany, what's up? Oh no. Yeah, I'm gonna put you in the hearts in the chat too, Brittany Not Brittany. Hopefully that's not the case. Saying her husband might have to get deployed. Yeah, I pray for them young folks going over there playing in the sand for stupid shit. Egos. Young men fight wars, old men fight armchairs. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I'm gonna bounce. Appreciate you. Hopefully you guys had a great time for the show. I had a lot of fun. Because like I said, sometimes you be going through some shit. You just need to unwind and relax. And this is a great place to do it with friends and folks who just kind of get you. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of get you. But I appreciate you guys. Thanks so much. Wait, before we go, I almost forgot. Just that quick, Darlene Hollett asked for this. By popular request.
Yeah, could be watching chefs burn pots in the kitchen or influencers fake fights for attention. Drama queens with crowns, but no conviction. But now you're here.
My take on reality.
Addiction.
And I'm wrong.
Could've clicked that prank, that mukbang feast, or streams of gamers slaying beats. But you're here with me, not scrolling free, not lost in streams or reality. You're here with me where you wanna be, out the algorithm. Just you and me. Could be watching cats knock glasses down, or a dude trying to stunt stressed as a clown. DIY hacks turn smiles to frowns, but you're vibing here, no fakes around sound. This ain't unboxing or ASMR. No clickbait titles, no rented cars. Realest channel in your repertoire. Stay tuned, superstar. But you're here with me, not scrolling free, not lost in streams or reality. You're here with me where you wanna be, out the algorithm. Just you and me.
All right, thank you guys so much for joining me. Shout out to the Mega Mod Squad, Lizzie B, Brittany Not Brittany, and Carmel Cuties. That's my take. I'm James, and this has been my take on reality, and I'm